Alrighty, everybody. So, before we get started today, like I said in chat, we have a few patch notes.
Yay, patch notes. Okay, I gotta...
Turning into a Bingus will no longer invoke hostility.
I think that's probably staying dependent on who you're turning into.
I am currently nerfing bleed builds. If anyone wants a bleed build, I'm sorry. You're gonna need to buff Arcade a little more. Anyway.
I wonder why.
Real talk. Retcon number 1. Noxstadt is no longer cut off from the rest of the world. You can get to it relatively easily just by boat. It's still a weird place to be, and it's kind of a little...
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's still basically kind of a sort of almost like Madagascar, Australia of Ulira, but you can still get there. It's not like physically cut off by like reefs and like deadly currents and stuff.
You gotta cross the river.
Deadly everything in the ocean.
Yeah. Second, and this is the biggest retcon and will have the biggest impact, but it won't like change the events. The Githyanki are no longer based in the Astral Coast. In fact, we're still working on it, but Githyanki are probably going to be all over Ulira at this point. So it is Astral Coast is specifically controlled by the Astral Elves, mostly with and ruled by them, and there's no Creche of Creches or big Creche monument in the Star Spire. There are still minor creches, and there is a minor creche in the in Star Spire that's where you all went to and helped out at. And the Broken Blade is now a more Astra, and the Broken Blade is now more of a all over loosely connected group of Githyanki who have been kicked out of their creches for various reasons. That's still true, but now Creche, the Creche of Creches is not a thing, and there's just one creche in the Star Spire that's relatively big, but it's not all of Githyanki culture, basically. So there's that. Let's see, let me see. Check my pinned stuff. Pinned messages. Okay, you wouldn't know that.
You don't know what I don't know.
Let's see.
Don't tell me what I do and do not know.
You wouldn't know that.
How dare you keep secret information from us?
Okay, one thing that you guys might know because is that gym dragons were not exclusive to Noxstadt, and there were some that did get got in the purge, but they did still manage to escape the dragon hunts of Kadar's followers by, being fucking tricky psionic users and being like, oh, there's no such thing as dragons here. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
These are not the dragons you're looking for. I mean, these are not the people you're looking for.
Damn. That kind of stuff. They were a lot more tricky and sneaky about it.
Tricky, sneaky, beaky.
So they weren't as affected. They did have some losses, not no losses like it used to be. But those are the two big ones that will affect what you guys know and what is happening right now. Okay. One more thing that you would know is that the Astral Coast, or that Noxstadt was created during the felling by. Obviously the land was already there, but the unique properties were created by Eula and her apprentice Silveril, protecting Noxstadt by creating this barrier of darkness around it to sort of soften, to sort of catch the largest floating city that was collapsing into it. which would have absolutely if it fell full speed into Knockstadt, it would have absolutely destroyed basically everything there. So that's why it's always night there, is because Eula and Silveril sort of made this barrier of darkness around it that sort of afflicted Knockstadt with how it is.
Question: the biggest one the one that did that, is that the one where I'm from?
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I mean, it totally is not my fault. I was born way, 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 way later.
Yeah.
So much later. Absolutely tickled by the revelation that Lotus found Nova all of weeks ago and has just been like, yeah, this is my friend now.
Years! When you guys have been talking, it sounded like you've known each other for a couple of years at least.
I have known Lotus almost the entire time I've had a body.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, one more retcon. This is Nova specific. At the end of last episode, I said, "Oh, you see a figure in dark armor wearing this, blah 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 blah." I have since been informed that you can't do it how I did it. So, because I basically said, "Oh yeah, some paladins will take on common symbols." No, that's a little too nebulous. So Avery and Vic and I worked on some more specific things. You saw a figure wearing this almost tarnished, pearlescent sort of...
Tarnished.
yes, I knew someone was going to make that joke. But that's literally, it's tarnished pearl, or sort of cloudy opal that seems to have lost its luster. So it's white adjacent, but cloudy, with a little tint of gray to it. Armor, and you would have known with your roll that means that they were a blackguard, or not blackguard, a oathbreaker towards Silveril. Ooh.
Okay.
Which
they're homophobic.
Not quite, but you since
they are in my heart.
No, not this one. No. I promise this one's not homophobic. But you did decide... Yeah, you did decide Silveril. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Will.
You did notice that this was a Oathbreaker that had this... it's basically like a little shellac on their armor that just sort of got all cloudy and tarnished and sort of chipped. But yeah. They just sort of... everything happened the same. That's just what they look like.
They just stood there menacingly?
Yeah. Menacingly. He's just standing there. Menacingly. Anyways, any questions that we have before we get started?
No.
Nope.
Yeah. Also, Hono, I forgot to answer this part in your question, but you were able to just sort of peek in on that party last night if you wanted to. So.
Hell yeah! Legitimately just sat on the wall and watched you guys.
This is how I enjoy parties.
I can see him. It's fine.
Literal wallflower.
Literally.
Yeah.
No.
Showed up and was just like, they're having a moment. I'm just gonna sit over here and watch. It's fine. This is what I like doing.
Wallflower died. Don't you remember?
I'm sorry, that was insensitive.
Well, good thing I'm made of metal. I don't think that'll die. It's fine.
Anyways.
You could be a metal flower.
I could.
Oh, just like the ending of District 9.
Oh. Oh no, I need to watch that movie again. Anyway.
I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Anyway,
Same.
so
I'm like,
okay,
mechanics.
Yes.
Mechanics.
you guys all awaken at the temple after a fun night of partying and sort of consecrating this temple. And yeah,
Is that what we're calling the orgy now?
if you want, yeah.
In my heart, I shall call it that.
The consecration?
I think that'd be consummation, actually.
Oh, true.
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. Either way, you do guys wake up
Yeah.
from this party and have yourself can have yourself breakfast if you want.
Yeah. Lotus is going to make what is he gonna make? He's going to make some sourdough bread that he's going to top with a sort of hollandaise sauce and salmon. Like little deconstructed sandwiches, and by that I mean he's just shoving this on like a thing of sourdough toast.
Damn, you're so hipster. You're fucking deconstructed sandwich.
Yeah. Next time I will be making a. Hold on. There's.
I thought. I'm sorry. I thought of that fucking like brisket post, and I almost went completely fucking berserk again.
Oh no!
I can feel my blood pressure starting to boil every time I think of that fucking dry ass indie brisket.
Oh no!
I saw
For,
that. Oh my god.
For snacks through for like the doohickeys, the treats. We'll go with chocolate chip and little marshmallow granola bars. It's like a s'mores kind of vibe.
I love that.
Delicious.
One thing about Lotus, he'll keep you fed.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
Well, now that I'm at the temple, I'm just putzing around. Actually, no, I feel like he'd be like a little hesitant because now there's new people here. Sticking to the shadows. I'm just like, I don't know if I trust these people.
You're back, but no one knows you're back.
Pretty much. Have you guys seen like a tall person wearing like a dark green cape somewhere? He's just hiding
I
in the
just
corner.
realized I can make 7 treats. So
Yeah, because that goes up by your proficiency, right?
Yeah. So there's me. Like there's 4 people in the party and 3 left over. So yeah, Lotus will hand out the granola bars to the other staff here at the temple.
Hell yeah.
Wait, who doesn't get in the
people
party?
in the party?
Yeah, there's 5 people in the party.
Oh. I passed 2nd grade.
Fine, you don't know that Hono's here, so it's fine.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Like, Lotus doesn't realize that Hono's back. So he hands it out and it's like, I don't exactly know when, our other friend will be back, but,
I'm pretty sure it's some oh, sorry.
Here's some granola bars, they'll, perk you right up if you need it.
I'm pretty sure there's at one point you turn around and one of the portions of the sourdough and salmon toast is gone.
Just a loud, like, undignified scream The Dark Star is claiming my breakfast!
Dark said, "Fuck you, no breakfast."
What about the rest of y'all?
I would be awake and scrounging around for food. So.
Thankfully, that's pretty readily available these days.
Yeah.
She's usually up early as hell. And then just makes her up.
You and everyone else in the party.
Yeah.
I only technically need to sleep for 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's 4 hours for you, not.
No, I think it's 6.
It's
Hold
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what elves are.
Elves are 4.
Yeah, elves are.
Yeah.
4. Thrycreen, the kings are at 1.
Ooh.
And he still got ambushed?
Well, I mean,
You can
it was
get
two
get
very aggressive demons.
you can get ambushed at any time, any place.
No.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not a threat. It's a promise.
Yes, it's...
Okay, Salem. Holy shit.
I knew
This
This is
That's
like
an
the killer
that's
feat.
an older quote than her. Come on,
Okay, fair enough, but that's where I first heard it.
hoard it. You
I knew I
hoard
took
it.
alert for a reason.
You hoard it while you were working it. Anyways,
Alright.
yeah. What about you, Cassandra? What you doing?
She'd kind of do her morning, like, check over the temple, make sure everything's good, maybe do a little bit of training, and then kind of be one of the last people there for breakfast.
Are you by yourself when you're doing the training?
Yeah, I think she would be.
I think actually you'd probably get joined by what's his fucking
Tristel?
name? Tristel. Yeah.
Crystal.
Get
Okay.
ready.
If that's the case, then Ono will not come around to talk to you.
I mean, he may leave a little early, but there may be a time when I'm just gonna say that he does do morning katas, like with you. So but he might leave early enough that Hono could hang out with Cassandra if he wants.
Yeah, if he leaves at some point, Hono will eventually reveal that he's been here.
Oh gosh! How long have you been there?
He gives you a little shrug.
Do I even want to know how long you've been in the temple for?
You think he might be laughing, but he does write like a little note and puts it in your hand. And it just says, "That was a very wonderful speech last night." And then just kind of walks away. He's not the best at talking all the time.
Yeah.
Also, I realize that eventually he's going to have to be introduced to the new people.
Meanwhile, Nova's...
Sorry.
Oh, so meanwhile, Nova's been watching by the front doors after seeing the figure and just kind of keeping an eye out and not wanting to leave until other people are back. It's just gonna kind of look around, and go, Hono, are you here? On the completely opposite side of from where you actually are.
Charlie, are you here?
Just kind of shrug.
I feel like eventually he'd make his way back up to the wall again.
So once Tristel finishes morning katas and heads back up front, I'll go get breakfast too.
Well, actually, I grabbed my breakfast. I talked to Cassandra. I think he could come and relieve you of your duty.
Thank you.
You just get like a little pat before you go back up on the wall.
Oh, are you gonna?
Unlike everyone else. Oh. Nova's not gonna jump when you patch it. Oh, hey, Hono.
You get a wave.
Nova, my beloved.
Hono got sneakier, guys, is the thing.
So, let's see here. I got a bagel.
Oh no, if you want, you can make a little watch check.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. So, just a
Perception.
little perception check.
Perception.
Perception? Hell yeah. Let's see if I catch anyone again. Okay. That is a 19.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. I know my passive is now 25.
Oh my god, your passive is 25?
Yes!
Holy shit!
Then you do see something.
Huh?
Every now and then, in the shadows... Oh man, I didn't realize your passive was gonna be 25 this quick. Oh, I should have made this a little higher.
Yes, I'm sorry. Because of Observant and taking expertise in it, since we went up proficiency, I went up by 2.
You know what? That's actually fair because you're like training to sort of spot this stuff, so I'll give you this.
I'm so sorry!
No, actually, it makes sense, and I like it. At 25, every now and then, at the like darkest like corner of like one of the darker alleyways, you just see something sort of shift, slightly, a sort of faintly humanoid shape, just sort of watching you in the darkness every now and then.
And this is vastly different from how he's seen an enemy before, right?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Oh, hi, Darkstar. Might be the Darkstar.
As you sort of see this, you never see them clearly because they stay in the darkness. But like at one point, they do sort of like grab the wall to like sort of peek out a little bit, and you do see that their hand is a steel forged hand.
Whoa!
And there seems to be darkness sort of like leaking out like smoke from just various little connectors and like panels inside of it.
Oh my god! He's been Norded!
Oh,
Aqua got Norded!
And like after like a few moments, you actually see another figure join it in the darkness, just sort of like at same sort of similar stature, and then the other one just vanishes, and this one sort of takes up watch as well.
Do they seem to have noticed that? I guess I don't know if they noticed that I might have seen them. I am wearing a mask, but
you can make a they see you obviously from where they are.
They see me. Are they like? Do they seem to be focusing on me or anything else in the area?
They seem to be like looking towards your area, but seem to just be watching the place.
Okay.
Every now and then, but yeah, you can make a stealth check to see if they notice you looking at them.
Okay. I do stealth at advantage, so how does this work?
And just roll it at advantage.
Okay.
Actually,
the first one.
You can do stealth or sleight of hand, whichever you prefer.
I'll actually do stealth.
So sped up.
I also realized that anyone who's looking at me has disadvantage to see me too.
Yeah.
Because of the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Well, I hope we don't have to look for you at any point, because that would be a right shame.
You just lose me constantly.
Oh my god.
I really need to like just turn into a wolf whenever you separate from the party and just sniff you out, because then I'll at least have advantage to track you down.
Well, guess what? It's a fucking 27.
Yeah. They rolled really high, but they rolled a 26 and you rolled a 27. So.
Good grief.
What the heck are these numbers?
They're too high.
Are we stuff like D&D?
Ona's Riz is too strong.
Oh, I love making very fun builds, and he's a very fun build.
I will never. I know I mentioned it before, but I will never forget the DM for one of my streamed games saying like, "Oh yeah, the party needs a frontliner, so just keep that in mind when you're building your Blade Singer." And then I capped off at like 29, like 30 AC at one point, and he had to on stream say, "Okay, so we're nerfing down the total AC anyone can have under any circumstances from buffs at 26."
Nah, fuck it. I'm of the fucking Miyazaki philosophy of like, yeah, sure, you can do that, but I'm gonna tone up the enemy numbers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's funny. Like he said, okay, build a frontliner. So I did.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you notice these, let's just call them Shadow Forged watching you every now and then.
Oh god.
No, they are. It doesn't seem like they're just watching this area. We've confirmed it seems to be watching this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can only just barely sort of see them with a 25. It's like you notice they're there, but you can't seem to get a good look at them.
Maybe they're friendly.
Give me a couple more levels, and I'll have a 27 passive perception. I'm coming for you.
Meanwhile, I'm out here with fucking 20 wisdom and a passive perception of 15. What are they feeding you? Who else is feeding you? Cause it ain't Lotus giving you the big brain eyesight.
What's made with the big brain eyesight?
Dude, they fucking imbued you with 7G.
Hono has been like fucking eating carrot juice or eating carrots and drinking carrot juice.
Eating carrot juice?
Yeah, fuck it. You know what I mean.
As a Warforged does.
You know, as they do. Yes.
I think he's gonna cap out at like 31. If I could get my wisdom up, it'd be 32. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're insane.
I'm so sorry, Wick.
No, I love this.
Here's the thing. Because Observant is the only thing that gets you being able to read lips, and I'm like, I fucking need that. And Observant also ups your wisdom. Or it's wisdom or intelligence, I believe. So I was just like, I need that too! Anyway, okay, so I've seen some new people. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. We don't need to warn the rest of the group because I feel like they're gonna panic.
When's the last time we panicked?
Besides, they might be friendly.
Yeah!
I don't know. We'll have to think about that. I also realized that Tristle's gonna come to, like, do the change, and there's just gonna be somebody new that he does not know there.
It's a giant mushroom.
Anyways, speaking of, Tristle does come out after breakfast and sort of, like, sees, there's like, oh, hi?
I will say there's, like, a minor jump, because but he still does get jump scared a little bit. This is the curse of having such a high massive passive. He gets jump scared. He gives a wave and then attempts to sign to Tristle to see if he understands that.
He does, and he signs back. Hello.
Yeah, he just Hono will just introduce himself and be like, I'm with Cassandra and Lotus and the rest of them. It is nice meeting you. It's nice meeting you.
Sure, nice meeting you too. He signs back. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't expect anyone else to be showing up too, but nice to meet you.
I'll just sign. I tend to come and go. Sent Nova in to get breakfast.
Understandable.
Just kind of gives a nod. And then I'll ask if he needs any more help, or if not, I guess Hono will actually go in.
Nah, thank you though.
Gives a nod and actually goes in through the front door instead of over the wall. Hey guys, he's finally back. He hasn't been here the entire night. What are you talking about?
Oh, Hono, thank goodness you're back! The fucking Darkstar or an enemy or someone stole one of the servings of the salmon bread!
Just trying to calm down Lotus.
I think you, with your insight, you probably would get, there's a slight guilty look, and then he just writes a little thing that says, "Sorry, that was me."
Oh, alright.
Panic.
Okay,
God.
that's... Alright, that's fine.
Oh,
okay.
he does also write out, "I see that there are new people here."
Yes, Cassandra, you take over. My brain's kind of short-circuiting.
Oh no.
It's Cassandra's fault. Cassandra.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can remember the names. Oh yeah, we got some new acolytes in the temple. One of them was sent by the librarian too. Did I put down notes?
Librarian too.
It's Tildra is from the librarian. Tavia is the alchemist.
Tavia.
Oh yeah, Tavia.
Sorry, Tavia is the alchemist, and Tristal is the knight that he just met.
Oh, thank you.
And it's also in notes currently. I updated the thing in notes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Also, once again, all of them having T names is an actual coincidence. I didn't even.
I love that though.
I realized I tend to gravitate towards A names when making OCs, and then I'm like, oh shit, wait a second.
It's T's, A's, K's, R's, and S's a lot of times. With
It's
me.
the damn subliminal messages from the woke trans agenda.
Yeah, I got they put too much Sissy Hypno ASMR at the 5G, so now I got that in my brain. It's too late.
I am never going to get over the fact that fucking human pet guy unironically is afraid that it's Sissy Hypno's going to get him, so he's taking fucking mind protection courses. It's not the man lives in a world like in a Kingster's fiction world, and I love that for him. Not really, but I think it's obscenely funny. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
That guy is legitimately the makeup a guy posts turned into a real person. Oh man.
Oh yeah, for real.
Anyways, so yeah, Hono comes in, and you also meet Tildra and Tavia for the first time there.
He gives them a polite little wave and introduces himself.
Oh.
As Hono.
Oh, hello, she says, and then hastily shakes herself and signs hello.
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 And Tavia,
I'm kind of shy. I'm new here. That fucking Twitter post. I will protect you.
And Tavia also signs and says, "Hello."
Yeah. Oh, sorry. He just introduces himself. Says it's nice to meet them. Also, yay, more people who understand sign!
Yeah.
You just gotta teach me.
Also,
I'm trying to! We've been busy!
Also, now sign language is its own thing. It's not get Yankee sign, it's just sign language, by the way.
Okay.
You still should, you still need to learn it.
Why don't you teach me?
Stop screaming! Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a separate language now. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I will add that to
Child
my
must
notes.
scream.
Anyways, yeah, so you all have breakfast.
Yeah.
I already ate my breakfast, so I'm just sitting there watching you guys eat.
Yeah. So, remind me, did I already go over my, plan for the ball?
Gives a nod.
Okay, so...
Also...
When do we want to start learning the whole etiquette and dance thing? Because
I'm really
right now,
excited for that.
You
Wait,
what?
sorry, what did you say, Chase?
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, because right now my only experience with that sort of thing is refusing a dance against an elder myth.
You just get a little kind of like, Yeah, you told us about that. Wait, no, yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah.
Just
you do sort of get a weird look from Tealdra. Once again, Tavia is completely unfazed.
Tavia, this happens every other day. What you talking about? This ain't weird.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lotus. My, fucking, sister is bound to the Dark Star, who tried to, get with me. And my brother is a Solar Legion member who, is bound to fucking Yabbledoth, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yabba Dabba Doll.
Yeah. I think he's the god of cups.
Oh my god. I'm gonna slay a head check. Everybody's not gonna correct you.
Hey, what was that dice for?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
I
trust you.
It was the blasphemy roll.
Who knows? Maybe I was rolling it to see if you got smoked. Maybe I was just rolling it to fuck with you. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, shit just kind of happens around us.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You get used to it, trust me.
Yeah, Honey's taking this remarkably well.
To be fair, Honey was kind of the center of some of the attention we've gotten.
And also, to be fair, this is the first time she's ever left home. She has no idea what's quote-unquote normal.
Mm-hmm.
What normal is? God, same.
I don't think anyone in this party knows what normal is.
This isn't my normal, but he's just I suppose this is normal for all the other people.
I think Lotus does have some idea of normal, but it's definitely not a good idea of normal, given his upbringing.
Yeah.
I mean, Cassandra was pretty sheltered as a kid, so I don't think she'd know normal either.
Yeah.
Oh my god, all of us are just wee babs out in the world.
So, yeah.
But,
What do we want to do today?
Actually, Hono will just kind of write down, we could start the etiquette training today. There is only, what is it? It's a month from now, like a little under a month from now.
Yeah, also, don't forget that,
I was not told about that, so somebody needs to tell me about that.
Yeah, everyone, you were also offered, I believe it'll be leaving tomorrow as...
yeah. Lotus will bring that up. Oh, right! Actually, I don't think we can start that today. I think we need to get provisions. My uncle wants us, well, not wants us, but, offered a, job, to go escort a, caravan, through the Basin of Rebirth. We'd, be passing through the ruins of Mutier, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to see how things have recovered.
I mean, sure, sounds like it could be some kind of fun.
Can I do an insight check on Lotus?
Sure. I mean, you could do an insight check on him.
I'm trying to get a vibe of how chill he seems about going to see the ruins of Moontier. So... Oh, geez. Let's see, what's my insight again? A 14, what's a 14 get me?
He's not trying to hide anything, so I'd say there's definitely an underlying anxiety and a bit of fear, but the most overpowering sort of vibe you get from him is genuine hope. Like, maybe, you know, the area has recovered enough to where it is possible to maybe, you know, maybe not rebuild the same town, but, you know, at the very least, see that the forest has recovered and that life is coming back anew.
Okay. I think after a moment, you'll just get, like, a little note put into your hand that says, along the lines of, if you're sure that you want to do this, I'll be there to help you. And I assume the others are as well.
I'm certain that I want to do this. At the very least, you know, we'll be getting paid for our work.
Just a little, like, yeah, money is good kind of look. But actually, money's good. I mean, money is kind of needed, seeing as we have a temple to run.
Yeah.
You do get a monthly allowance, but
a money world.
The allowance is monthly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I know it was like 100 gold, so.
Yeah.
But.
We just half of it on medicine.
Yeah, no, I added that to the notes, so we have 50 gold worth of medicine in our thing, and I'll try to keep on top of that, of everything that the temple has. Also, I don't know if we're paying our employees, if you're paying your employees anything? Like, do they
Is that subsidized by somebody, or are we paying them directly?
Is it just room and board?
That's up to you. That's your That's your responsibility as the temple leader. Like, these people are acolytes. They'll probably be okay not being paid and just having room and board, but you do have the ability to pay them.
I was planning on paying them. For now, since I don't have a lot of funds, like a platinum a month for each, but once we get more, probably more.
Platinum a month is astounding wages, by the way.
Yeah.
That's true.
You could probably do, like, what, 5 gold is probably still pretty up there, but
It's true.
it would be
Might do
appreciated.
5 gold for now.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah.
if you
I'm
use
happy.
if you use the platinum that you were given by Dr. Aster. Yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart there. Dr. Aster, that would be being paid by the state.
That's true.
I'm gonna add their wages.
Is everyone alright with that course of action?
I mean, I'm probably gonna go just because, obviously, that's what the group's gonna do, but would that mess with my mission at all, you think? Or would this actually be helping my mission?
I mean, your mission is kind of nebulous. If you're hanging out with these guys and they're, like, helping you out, then there's no problem with you, like, doing a little extra stuff on the side, so... Like, your mission is pretty nebulous, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, they're not... I get the feeling they're not going to come get you and be like,
oh no! I'm not gonna get yelled at because I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but... no, I'm like, is this going to assist me or not? And it seems like, it's fine, I can do whatever I want. I've already done way more than they expected.
Do whatever he wants.
Huh?
I said, no, not Nova. Hono does do whatever he wants.
It's not like anybody can stop him.
That's true.
You can barely ever find me!
Need a daylight spell.
Don't worry, I can get that soon. I can get that on my next long rest.
Here's the thing. It's not even just because I go into darkness. The Cloak of Elvenkind allows me to basically blend into my surroundings. I have advantage when the hood is up, and you have disadvantage to see me when the hood is up. So...
Well, I guess we're never going to find Hono if he gets lost.
It's fine! I'm good at not getting lost!
Remember, Hono, stay right where you are if you get lost and light a beacon.
Just remember, don't rely on any spells or any buff spells that require line of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that I just made this character. You guys are never gonna be able to. I think the highest passive is a 15 outside of mine.
Yeah.
That is under my passive stealth. My passive stealth is currently at 20.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
We're never gonna find you.
He's just gone. Whatever.
Gone.
Gone forever.
Anyway.
No! My precious... Oh, it's melting! No! My precious power ring! Gone forever!
Anyways.
This means I can spy better, guys. Anyway, yes, let's go get... Actually, I have a question, and I'm assuming it was not asked of Dr. Aster initially. What provisions have already been supplied, or do we actually have to go get our own?
Oh, provisions would, like food and rations and stuff like that would be supplied, but any, like, basic supplies that you want to grab, you should probably grab, like, potions or other stuff, like...
Okay.
We should also probably confirm that we are taking the job.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought we already did that.
Yeah, I think you said you were going to talk to everyone else, but you seemed very, very keen on it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be good to confirm with him, but, like, you did sort of imply that you would.
Yeah.
But you can still confirm it just to make sure.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. We don't have any form of, like, communication. We just have to go up there and talk to them, is the deal?
Yeah. We should probably go do that. We should go do that. We should go put ourselves at risk.
Yeah. When you guys mentioned that Hono is gonna just give y'all a note again that says that the Solar Legion seems to have been staying at the dock, intent on keeping anyone from the outer city going to the inner city. So they're basically keeping guard on it, is from what he's seen.
Well,
So
we
will we take the ferryman?
yeah, I think Lotus will say, well, we did find another, ferry to take. We just have to give up a little bit of our life force. You know, normal things.
I feel like you could probably tell that Hono is squinting at you all very hard.
It was a great way to get rest afterwards. But I feel like that's something you want to do at the end of the day rather than the beginning.
Yeah.
But how are you gonna get there?
Do you want to walk?
We can walk.
Yeah, I guess we're walking. If we are gonna walk, I would like to cast augury before we go and see how that's gonna go.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
That's a good spell.
And you can do that ritually. It's a ritual cast, so if you want to go...
It's not for paladins.
It's not?
It's for a feat, so I just get 1 use per day.
Okay, never mind. If that's for a feat.
Yeah.
I was like, don't waste your spells.
Yeah.
Well, it's still 1 free one per day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's the free one.
And I figure this is as good a time as any to use it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, if we're gonna walk, I'll use that. And I'll take a minute, and I'll pull out my sticks and colored cool rocks. And I will cast augury to see how our plan of getting to the inner city is gonna go.
What is read me augury's description.
Okay. By casting your implements, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, nothing if the results aren't particularly good or bad. This spell does not take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion.
I guess, like, it's wheel and woe? I
Yeah,
guess.
because it's up to chance with what we do.
I was curious if it would, like, let us look ahead and see what our dice rolls would be.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It's just like, hey, is this good? Is this bad? And that's like...
It could be good or bad is what it's basically telling us, which is our usual experience.
It's not like a destined... Y'all are gonna fuck this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was gonna be something like, if we could like roll the dice now and then decide if we want to go.
Oh, it seems like it's our usual, this is what could happen. I mean, if legitimately you just got one that says whoa, then it'd be like, no. But I feel like that would be a planned out thing.
Yeah. Okay.
We know the GM doesn't have plans that aren't random.
Yeah.
Which is helpful.
At least within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or a course of action we take within the next 30 minutes. I don't know if the... Yeah.
Well, I guess, we can probably head out if everyone's ready to go.
You'll believe so.
Also, I know that I want to stop at some place where I can get daggers. I need some more weapons.
You can
probably do that in the lower city.
Yeah, you can get weapons.
But I've done that yesterday, technically.
I mean, do you all want to go weapon shopping together?
Well, if we want to go shopping together, then I can wait till today.
Till today?
Till today.
Till today.
Okay.
Till today?
Till today?
How much money do I have? I have enough for some daggers. Hell yeah.
There is money.
Alright, so I guess we all good to go? Anyone else has anything else they want to do?
Not die?
Alright, let's go not die.
So
Probably pass without a trace might be a good idea.
Yeah, give me a second.
Trace.
Get that casted. I'm finagling with the Figma figure right now.
As you cast it, there's a particular dream that happens, so...
Oh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What dream?
You just have this sort of like, as you cast it, you get this like, sort of like, pleasant blowing of like autumnal fallen leaves and like cinnamon and apple and little pumpkin scent in the air. And it's just like a pleasant little community event, is what it feels like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Thanks, Faywell.
But that actually wasn't Feywill, it was Wilflaff! The Nega Feywill! Mr. Crocker did not say nega there. That's all I'm gonna say. He did not. You can't be saying that, Mr. Crocker. Can't. Not
So
allowed.
are we gonna have them go shopping first or go see Dr. Esther?
Probably go shopping while we're in the lower city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We out here shopping. Doing hot girl shit.
I suppose we should roll some stealth as we're going shopping.
Oh yeah.
How close is the nearest shopping area that we need to go?
You can get there in about an hour.
Okay, so yeah.
Alright. We're making a city roll then, and or a stealth roll, or what are we?
I think it's stealth and a city roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh heck
Who
yeah!
wants
I
to
got a
roll the
six.
D20?
I think
Oh, yeah,
Hono
who-
should, since we're shopping for Hono.
Okay, yes, I'll roll.
And everyone roll stealth plus your
Plus 10, right?
24.
I got a 26 with disadvantage.
That's really freaking good. So the city roll is 12. And I got a I gotta do math. I got a holy shit!
Mather.
Okay, with the plus from fucking Pass Without a Trace, I have a 39.
Okay.
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 That's good. I got a nat 20 and a nat 1, so I have a disadvantage, so that's a 1.
Look at you.
Are we rolling
You
disadvantage?
lose Hono, but Cassandra is the most visible.
I mean, I think we have disadvantage because of our armor.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we do.
Losers.
Yes.
So everyone write down their stealth rolls in general, or night shift general.
I'm certain nothing but good things are coming.
Everybody said a lot of things. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, what's your plus? Do you have any plus to your dex? Is it just the one?
Plus
Still,
2.
but I think
You
With
have
the nat 1.
3, but it's still
Okay,
a
it's a nat
one.
1. However, it's a nat 1 plus. You said plus 2.
Plus 10.
Plus 2 plus 10.
So it'd be
13.
technically a 13.
It's still a nat 1.
It's still a nat 1, but it is a 13. Mostly, I think everything can see that.
However, this is a group roll, so...
Yeah.
Oh, the 39 is totally helping.
And you did roll a 12 on your encounter roll?
Yes, I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you managed to go through without seeing it, without like running into anything.
Do we see anything interesting or not?
I mean, you see every now and then, just in dark corners of alleyways a shadowy, like, indistinct figure every now and then.
No, more people watching us, and I'm guessing there's shadowy people, an enemy, the freaking bronze spiders. What else is watching us?
You do see a couple broad spiders too, to be fair.
Do I want an enemy at any point?
No.
You know, I used to be afraid of spiders.
Every fucking time. Every time.
You know
this is why Hono is so fucking jumpy, guys. He knows everyone is watching us.
I made the spiders work for me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I always feel like some spiders watching me.
Anyways.
Yeah. We're having a good, nice, pleasant walk.
You do walk into the more commercial district, and you can make me investigation checks to see if you can't find a weapons store.
Hell yeah.
I should say, by the way, when I say, like, you walk into this place, this is the nearest one. The outer city is huge, because, like...
Yeah.
Like, you're just in one sector of the outer city, is, like, where all this is taking place.
Yeah.
Can Honey also roll investigation? Because she's probably gonna want to look for...
Yeah, you can all roll. Everyone can roll an investigation.
Well, that got me a 14. I don't know if we do passives for investigation, but... Because I got a 21 in passive. But I can go with my 14.
Since this is a group roll, we'll do with everyone's thing a normal roll.
Okay.
I think perception. I think perception is a lot easier to justify the use passive other than investigation.
Using your eyeballs.
Perception.
Oh, honey, you're getting armor?
She wants to find armor.
Really? You're a barbarian.
You don't have any.
Don't you get better AC unarmored?
Depends. Because it's based on your Constitution modifier, so it depends on if you get armor better than your con mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's just gonna look.
He's gonna
Especially because she keeps getting hit.
Looker.
But yeah, you guys are able to find a store. It is... Okay. It's called the Cloud Steel Anvil.
Okay.
And it's got a sort of light silvery blue anvil sign on the outside. And on the inside is a Avery I don't think Avery said if there's anything distinguishing about him, but on the inside there is a cloud dwarf running the forge here.
Oh.
And she's got I'm gonna say she's got sort of palish skin and sort of this stormy looking gray fluffy hair. It's not like Ganassi style, but it's just sort of cloud looking adjacent. Like hairstyle is similar. It's not like an actual cloud for hair like a Ganassi.
Yeah.
But she's got it sort of tied back and is pounding away at the forge on a sword she's working on, and she is gonna temper it for with do the oil dunk and sort of put it aside and turn and look at y'all and say, hey, oh, welcome, how y'all doing?
Doing alright. My friend here is in the eye for some new daggers.
Alright. Any else you want looking at while you're here?
Can I just look around?
Aye, sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gonna wander off and look at the cool armor.
Yeah.
Honey's gonna follow.
Yeah. So she's gonna, while you're looking at armor, and you can basically find any, like, armor from, like, the, like, equipment. So anything from leather to plate mail.
Okay. Do they have their fancy cloud steel full plate set somewhere on display?
Oh yeah, there is definitely, so, I should say, I don't know if that's an actual thing or not. I think that she just has normal, until I get that confirmed with Avery or not, that if there's actual cloud steel.
Well, whether or not like it's actual metal or it's just like tinted metal that looks
it
cool.
might
it might be an alloy.
Yeah.
There is just a good set of plate mail on display for the full, like, the big money. But there's also half plate and chain mail and studded leather and all that good stuff.
Just gonna kind of drool over the full plate.
There's like no magic items here, just basic fare is what I'm getting.
I mean, she's gonna say, so, what kind of dagger are you looking for? Are you looking for anything with a little extra kick, or are you just looking for normal stuff?
Hono will sign, and I'm assuming she probably knows sign. Most of the
Yeah.
We'll sign that, preferably normal, but what do you have that may have a little extra kick?
She's gonna pull out a big sort of leather, like, bundle, like, you know, the kind of things that you'll, like, have, like, chisels in it or, like, stuff like that, and sort of, like, roll it out on the counter. There's, like, a whole bunch of different knives and daggers in here, and she's gonna say, alright, we got your standard, like, stickers of all kinds. It's just like, these are the normal stuff, and then she's gonna take out a couple of others from another brace from behind the counters. Here we have a little extra potency, and these are some +1 daggers that she's got over here, and they all just have like a little arcane glint to them.
I do love me some +1 daggers. I probably can't afford them, but I'm gonna look at them all the same. Maybe I can afford them later.
And then she's gonna pull out another one. I made this for someone, but they never picked it up, so I'm still trying to move it. And it's gonna be a long, slender bladed dagger, like not like full short sword, like sort of like just like a 6-inch blade that's like clearly made for throwing. And
ooh, that's what I want.
And she says, "This is a special one. It'll return to you after you throw it."
Oh, that's what I want. Oh.
It's okay, kitten. Let Lotus buy for you.
Also, I got a couple of short swords or rapiers if you're more into that.
Actually, he'll ask, how much is the shopkeeper willing to let this one, the boomerang one, go for? He's definitely actually interested in that one.
Dagger of returning.
Like, ooh, I'm ranged. Give me.
Alright. Tell you what. I put a decent fair bit of work into this one, and never came and got it though. But I did get to keep the deposit for it. So tell you what. I'll give it to you for 150.
I just realized we don't have any music. We haven't had any music today.
Are you not? I did not have the thing plugged in. Oh.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I was listening to it, but I forgot to have...
Put it in the call.
Lucky
Yeah.
you. No.
God. Well, I have 13 gold.
I will throw in all the gold I have on me too.
How much is it?
It's 150. I don't think we have enough for it, but we might after this.
I have 24 platinum and 5 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Oh my
I
god.
have 1 and 9.
Fuck me sideways. The hell?
Do I have enough to pay for this?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, Lotus is going to see Hono, and he's going to puff out his chest a little bit, and he's going to walk over to the dwarven, woman, and is going to, Wick, if you could, if someone could tell me the exact required amount.
15 platinum.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna hand over 15 platinum and say, would you mind wrapping it all, up like a nice gift for my friend here? He's been putting in a lot of hard work.
I don't got any gift paper, sir.
Okay.
This is a blacksmith shop that's definitely
That's
night.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Can't you feel it's hot out in the hinges here?
Lotus is going to hand over the dagger to Hono, and he's going to try to wink, but it's effectively more of a blink because the third eye being the only one that opens.
Also, this comes with a cool little sheath that you can affix to either like your shoulder, like Leon's knife and RE4, or
God.
you can put it on your left arm on like the back of it to just have quick access. Either one.
Oh shit! Oh, that's so good.
You could also put it on your boot if you want to, like one of those 3 spots.
Oh, I do like the boot. I do like the boot. Bends down to cause you pain.
Yeah, Lotus just has a big, stupid grin on his face.
You see Hono just holding this knife and just staring at, and then looking at you and staring at the knife and looking at you, and like there's you see he's starting to like push it back towards you.
It's like a drool coming out the corner of their mouth.
So yeah, this is just
drool coming out the corner.
Just add a +1 dagger to your
Ooh, it's a +1 too.
Yeah.
Or is it not a plus?
Actually, no, it wouldn't be a +1, but it is a return. It's returning and it's magical damage, but for like stuff. So you can put like a silver dagger or something like that in there, and like just remember that, like, oh yeah, this
not actually silver.
it also comes back to you.
Lotus would be the best type of rich person.
Yes.
just buying shit willy-nilly for people that want or need it.
Anyone else looking for anything? Swords, axes, spears, hammers, anything you might... not many magic items here, but you know, I can give you a little kiss of the forge to get you a little more oomph if you want it, but I can also do special orders like this, and if you give me some time.
This full plate is really pretty.
I got your eye on that, lad. I can tell.
Uh-huh. I have 1 gold.
Well, it's not gonna be enough, honey.
I didn't think so.
You look like you'd put it to good use, but I gotta make a living.
I know. I've also got 9 silver.
Sorry, man.
Out of curiosity, ma'am, I don't know if I can make the purchase for my friend here right at this moment, but how much is it? Because we're about to go on a job, and there's a very decent chance that we might have enough to swing back by here.
Well, hold on just a second. mails. Equipment. Because this is plate mail. This is just plain plate mail.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive, I think. It's like...
Yeah.
15?
It's like 750
Plate mail,
gold or
no,
something.
100.
It's full plate. It's
Oh yes, I
15
half plate so.
It's 1,500 gold.
Oofa.
Plate mail is 750, and a breastplate is 400 gold.
Expensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think we're going to have the coin for this for a while. But
A lot of work goes into making the plates, lad.
I don't doubt that. Here's what I will ask. Would it be possible for us to get it in parts? You know, start with the breastplate and then work our way towards the full set as we
Now, I can
get
get you
the money?
a breastplate if you want, but I won't be splitting up that set. That one's a good set and it's worth more
Alright.
together than separate. But if you want a
Alright.
breastplate, I can get you one for 400 gold.
So that's a maybe after this job. We have no clue how much
Yeah.
money we're making.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you once we
Alright.
get done with our
Okay.
job.
Yeah,
See
I
what
guess.
we can do.
Yeah.
Before
I mean,
we
that
leave,
would get
I'm
me
gonna-
less AC than I have now, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't have any decks. I've got 10 decks, and the breastplates. Yeah, medium armor.
Damn it, Lotus! Stop thinking with your dick and heart and think about your friend.
My therapist.
You still do see, like, Hono attempting to return it, but you've walked away and he's just staring at it like, what do I do?
I think Nova will notice at this point and stop drilling over the arm and be like, "Wow, that's a nice new dagger you got."
Just kind of nods.
I'm glad you found what you're looking for.
What?
I'm glad you found what you're looking for.
Not as well. I feel like if you could cry and you could see his face, he'd be a little teary eyed right now. Like, why do you spend this much money on me? I think eventually he's gonna give up and just put it on his boot.
POV, your Hono and Lotus just cooked for you. Poison memes.
Oh no. Oh my
Hush,
god.
baby, let me spoil you tonight. I don't know if it's a red flag, but I think Lotus, like, he definitely would have a lot of pet names, but he would definitely call someone baby as a pet name.
I think as long as everyone's chill with it, it's totally good.
Yeah.
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 Hush, baby, let me spoil you tonight.
I think I will also get 2 regular daggers too, so that's, I believe they're 2 gold each, so that's 4 gold. Just so I have them, you know, just in case.
Just in case your returning dagger doesn't return one day.
You never know, maybe I want to throw 3 daggers.
That's true, maybe you do.
I have, at the beginning of a round, I have 3 attacks now. Gloopstalker, how can I fucking love it? Oh, so yeah, I bought 2 more daggers off of this lovely person who's. Can we get a name?
Oh,
Seeing as we're probably gonna come back here.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I'm so
Bridget.
Bridget.
Bridget. With a D.
Bridget. Ah. I will add that to my notes. I want to be a walking arsenal. How many? I have one, two, six weapons now. Hell yeah!
But yeah, you got a magic. You got a magic dagger that will return when you throw it.
Hell yeah! That's every time I throw it? So if I wanted to use it, let's say, for my full attack, so I have the 2 attacks.
Basically,
okay.
If you've seen the new throwing daggers in Elden Ring, it would work like that. Like as soon as it connects with someone, it reappears back in your hand.
Ooh, I do love that.
It's starting your wind up before it even appears.
All right. Well, we got my daggers. I feel so bad that nobody else got anything. Is there anything else anyone wants?
Was there anything that Honey wanted?
Yeah, she wanted armor, I think.
Honey's gonna just kind of like politely smile at the person when they leave, like, okay, bye, and not grab something or look at anything else.
It's too rich for Honey's blood.
Oh.
Okay, so next on the docket to get something for somebody is Nova and Honey.
Yeah.
Them.
I think mine's gonna be a long-term investment if we go for plate mail.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a good chunk of money. You never know.
It's always
take a quick
possible.
break so I can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll be back.
Oh. Thank you for treating Hono. Oh. Gosh. Oh yeah, I had a question, Wick. This little quest that we're gonna go on, the caravan watching thing. We're not gonna be going past where I'm from, right? That's probably too far away.
No. You will be going into the Basin of Rebirth a little bit, just to walk the first major town there, but you won't be going deep into the Basin of Rebirth.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure exactly where he's from, or where they're from.
You'd be in, like, the exact center of the basin. Basically. Yeah, you're the center point of the basin, technically, based on the new lore, it's why it is a basin.
Oh! Sorry, guys! I'm so sorry! Let me add that to my patch notes, because that's something I would know, I believe.
Yeah. So that means we're also heading back kind of toward where I was built, right?
Would Nova be from closer near the center? Or like further on the outer edge? Because I know it's the lizard folk.
Nova would probably actually be from this first town that we're going to.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm going home!
Yeah! That seems pretty reasonable. This is like one of the major towns that does the embodying of disembodied spirits.
Oh, okay. Because I know the lizard folk learned from my people.
They have the Grove of Rebirth in there. A Grove of Rebirth there.
Ooh. Excited to see that. I love that where I'm from terraformed a place twice. Oopsie.
Oopsie. Oopsie daisy.
Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I got a P2. I'll be right back.
Is this anything? Is this song anything?
I'll also be right back.
It's very staccato.
Bing Sisters City of Bang.
I feel like it's missing notes.
It does sound like that.
My cat can't decide if she wants to be in my room or out of my room. She is now out of the room.
I'm sure that'll change shortly.
Yes. But now that is her problem. Oh
Hello,
my god.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello! Anyways,
Oh, I can't do that.
so yeah. Where are y'all going now?
Go talk to your uncle, I suppose.
Yeah. We're going to talk to people.
Are you gonna take the ferry, or are you gonna take somewhere else?
I'll tell you what I'm do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna re-up fucking Pass Without a Trace. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god.
Walking. We're walking.
All
It's
right.
a walking day. Who wants to roll this time round?
It'll be 3 rolls.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
Three.
no.
I mean, I'll do one of them.
Yeah,
I'll
so
do one.
1 hour.
I'm not afraid to cause problems.
How long does Pass Without a Trace?
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, so you will need to re-up it one more time before you get there.
Yeah.
So first hour. Who wants to roll?
I'll do it.
All right, everyone. Also roll your stealth checks and put them in general.
Okay, so I still have an hour of Pass Without a Trace left from the previous.
Yes.
No, it took an hour to get. Didn't it take an hour to get there?
Oh yeah, but it lasts for 2 hours.
Last 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll still need to recast it, but you won't have to
Yeah.
cast it a second time after or a third time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my doohickey roll, my luck roll is 17. I'll hold on.
Nice, honey.
Nice.
Abby.
Oh, I do 14.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to add
14.
10.
Oh my gosh.
And let me roll my stealth.
Wait, who's rolling? Who's rolling the encounter roll?
Me.
Oh, I thought I was.
I thought there were 3.
Yeah, I think Nova's going first.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay. 10
Uh.
is let's see. Everyone's stealth 26, 31, 14, and 36. As you guys are sort of walking towards walking down the area, you do see a small patrol of Solar Legionnaires just sort of like going through this like one part of the street, and sort of, they're not doing anything overt, but like people who are like see them pass it by just like quickly go into the nearest buildings to like be away.
Get away from them.
Yeah.
These guys stink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're smelly.
They wear too much cologne.
Aura of annoyance.
They think
And
Axe
body spray.
Yeah, they think Axe body spray is a substitute for taking a shower.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, look at their fucking armor. They've got to be bacon in there.
Well, I mean, there's like no sun, so I guess it depends on how hot it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably stinky.
You do manage to pass by them. So, Lotus will need to roll another pass without a trace, and then someone will need to roll a encounter roll.
That one gonna be
Who wants to roll this?
Lotus.
I think
Yeah.
Lotus already rolled.
Lotus rolled one.
Yeah, Lotus
Yeah.
rolled one, but not when I asked for it.
Oh, we need one more.
No.
Mhm.
You gotta roll it when I say
Okay,
it.
Oh.
my bad.
It's
I
okay.
thought we were all rolling at once, is the thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's because encounters can change based on what happens.
That's a 9.
It's a
That's
9.
fine. We're probably fine.
Funny stuff.
Alright, everyone
Probably
roll.
stuff to it.
Are you wanting... You guys are going to have to roll another round of stealth checks,
Yep.
by the
Well,
way. So,
we can do that. We can do that. Just because I've been rolling great doesn't mean I'm gonna roll poorly this time. That's a 2.
Being
Do we have the pass without a trace?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bing,
Thank
bang,
goodness.
bang, bing. Bing, bang, bing.
I rolled
Rolls are terrible.
double net 20s for my what?
Oh!
I wanted to roll double net 20s and get a 20.
This has never happened before. What the fuck? No, I'm gonna take a picture. Oh my god.
You should.
Okay, these die are they're so feast or famine for me. What the fuck? Okay, so that's a 40 on my stealth.
40?
That's a 40.
Is that an Underdark die?
The maker or
Oh, it's purple and silver and has a mushroom on it.
it's from Fundle Forge. One of my friends got it for me.
Damn, incredible.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Both of these are actually from my friend. Oh,
hold on a second. Give me a second. I thought I had the stat sheet for that up.
okay, both of these are going over in the corner. They are rolling too nice.
Yeah,
I just rolled them again for fun, and I got another 20 and an 18. And I'm like, no, too much. This is more like an 8 and a 3 from this one.
As you guys are walking through, you see in the sort of like, as you guys are passing by, you see in this like area just sort of like stomping around this like giant, almost like what looks like a jelly guy with like a skeleton inside the jelly, wearing this like cloak that sort of like covers like a little bit of him, but you can still see his like arms and legs.
Not the Baron?
No, this is like a
Okay.
proper. This is a proper jelly skeleton, not like actual
Not like
skeleton.
that.
Mm.
Fake fuck.
Ah,
Knock off, bitch.
You see one of these guys sort of stomping around and grunting and looking under like various things, and you see like a group of Gru sort of like guiding him in like various different directions, like. Oh wait, you speak deep speech now, don't you?
I do speak deep speech now.
So you hear, we have to find him. We'll find the one that the Dark Star is after. We must do it for the dawn.
What?
They're working.
Are they working with Legion?
Well, hold on.
No, wait, hold on. No, because they were fighting earlier.
Yeah. The Dawn wants him.
Oh, the Dawn! Not the Dawn, like as in the sun coming up. The Dawn, okay.
D-O-N, not D-A...
Okay.
Oh god, sorry. I originally was thinking of, like, the rising of the sun.
Yeah.
No.
It will be angry at us if we do not find him. Well, it's a new spawning soon. Maybe we can get a favor from the Dawn at their new spawning.
Lotus holds a finger up to his lips.
I mean, you don't understand this.
Yeah. You will just see...
I mean, he sees the creatures... and realizes they're looking for him.
And you,
I mean, he...
And, you also hear the big guy. This guy's like nearly 12 foot tall. And he's like, "Find little pink hair. Where he at? Where? He in here?" And he opens up a trash can and dumps it out.
Is this guy actually considered an aberration?
Yes, all of these guys are aberrations.
Okay, because I think I could roll, hold on, what is it? Where to go? I didn't have for favored enemies. Int checks to recall information about them are done at advantage.
Awesome. You can do that.
Yeah, I would like to learn some information about this tall jelly man. That is a 16.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second, sorry.
You're good. I'm also catching up on notes, so it helps.
So, this is a Star Spawn Hulk. This is a guy that's been absolutely blasted with the sauce of, like, weird outer bullshit magic. But unfortunately his fucking brain got cooked in it, so he's not too bright. Not too, put too fine a point on it. They basically serve... They're basically big dumb brutes that do the bidding of other Star Spawn stuff. They hit like a truck and do a lot of damage, so like if you're gonna fight one, be prepared. But he seems to be under sort of the jurisdiction of the Gru, who are like probably, you could guess, using him to like be a little more effective in catching Lotus if they find him.
Okay.
Little pink man not in here. Make me angry. Then he smashes the trash can. And we see one of the Gru just sort of like, hey, chill, remember your blood pressure.
Oh no!
What blood?
No!
And he pats his like thighs, like, hey, take your deep breaths. Oh, when things not go away, I feel frustrated. I know, big guy.
Oh, I love them. No!
Listen, we'll do this. Like, the boss will never stay mad at you for too long.
Probably.
One
They're
health
so
loss.
wholesome. Oh no.
But yeah.
Sorry. You go.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna pass a note over to Lotus because you can't. I don't think they can see me.
No.
You guys are unsure if I'm there, but you're like, I think he's.
I'll take it.
Yes, there's a note that's pushed into your hands from just wherever the hell Hono has gone.
I'll read it.
And it says they're looking for you for us, and it's best that we avoid them as much as we can, especially the big one.
Lotus is going to telepathically message Hono and just say, "Gee, you think?"
Does that require a line of sight?
I don't think so, because it's. I don't think so for Lotus.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, "They're looking for me. I would have never guessed."
I feel like you might actually. There. Would you feel this back? Just say kind of just like a slow blink of. Just like shush kind of thing, but but it just like. Well, I can understand them, so I'd like you. I wanted to at least update you on that.
Yeah, Lotus will respond. Sorry, I don't know. Just...
No, it's understandable. They have been following you this entire time.
You also did hear the information that if you approach the Dawn on one of his spawning days, you can ask for a favor.
Oh,
On one
okay.
of its spawning days, you can ask for a favor.
I wasn't
At
sure.
least if you're a Gru.
Or, well, you do hear...
Actually, but we don't know what the Dawn is.
We don't.
Because I was like, oh, maybe I can attempt to do a check on that, but I'm not exactly sure what. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Well, that's something that we can figure out possibly at a library.
That's true.
Try to get out of here. Basically, Hono just wants to let you know we do not want to deal with that brute because they are heavy hitters. That was like the main thing. He was just like, yeah, they're looking for you, but we don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
I can hide, y'all can't.
We're moving. We're walking.
We're grooving. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Have we left, or do we need to roll something?
You left. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Before we leave,
That's murderous.
before we leave, or as we're leaving, do I hear any information about when that spawning day may be?
Buddy, no.
You do hear...
Well, I can read lips, so technically as we're leaving, I can easily see it, so...
Yeah, you do actually see them mention that, it'll be a crowded day in about a fortnight or so. Everyone in the inner city outer city will be coming to the Dawn to ask for a favor. It's literally like a daughter's wedding sort of deal.
Okay.
The day of my spawning.
I mean, could one of us technically go there to ask for a favor of stop chasing Lotus?
I think
Leave
that's
him alone?
a terrible fucking idea.
It might be worth a shot, though.
Well, I'm not saying Lotus has to go there, but I'm saying one of us.
Again, terrible fucking idea if ever there was one.
I mean, I'm very persuasive.
You are. Anyway, let's get our butts. We got one more roll. Who wants to do it? I don't think anyone signed up.
I'll do it.
Alright.
I'm rolling so bad. We'll see how this goes.
Oh no!
That is a 10.
Alright.
We're all gonna. I think it was a 10 before, then a 9, then another
10 and a 9 and a 10.
And I got a 12. We're staying in that like little area.
Yeah. Everyone, roll me another stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
I swear if I get another...
That's better.
That's gonna be a fucking 30.
Oh my god, for once somebody got above me.
Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness.
25! Oh my god.
I don't need you anymore.
People beat you. What world?
I still don't think anyone can see us, though.
Yeah, if a nat 1 isn't going to get someone to see us due to our, thing, I think we're probably pretty good.
I mean, I was rolling pretty high. It was a group average, so I guess we'll see. This is a fairly good average so far.
This is a pretty good average.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I'm waiting for the two that are rolling
that's an average.
Advantage.
It's literally an average of 20.
Oh wait, oh no, yeah, you guys did roll already.
So
those are really good. Oh.
What was who rolled the, was it a 10?
Cassandra. Yeah.
Me.
It was a 10?
Yep.
Alright.
What dice are
Oh no.
Alright.
That's a lot of dice.
You're good.
Okay, I believe you.
Do we see? Is there?
Well, you do see like a fucking group of Solar Legionnaires just sort of standing near this area, just sort of glaring at people, sort of approaching the inner city. Every now and then, one of them does sort of approach and tries to go in, and sometimes you get to see a little bit of an argument or exchanging of coins or flashing of a something of either an amulet or a signet ring or something, and they do manage to get in, but they do seem to be shaking down people a lot.
Yeah, no, that needs to be handled. This is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how we handle that though.
This is something that your uncle has to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I have to start trying to find some dirt on our friend Aurora. If he has dirt. He probably has dirt.
Don't worry, that's what the ball's for.
That's a month from now. How much more is their influence gonna spread within a month?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. This is something that needs to be handled, but it's probably gonna be a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do want to try to get dirt on this man. And
Yeah,
him.
We'll have to bring this up when we see Uncle.
Speed of it.
But yeah, you do manage to get into the inner city, and I'll say that you're able to get to. I won't make you roll again. You guys can get to your uncle's place without any incident.
Hooray!
I've noticed basically the moment we get into the inner city, there's never anything we have to deal with.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a commentary on class divide or something.
Yeah. Nah.
But yeah, you get into the inner city. You see in the center the 2 star spires. There were never 3. There was only 2. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You don't hear the sound in the background.
Your Majesty,
from the
there's been a second son.
Oh my god.
You don't hear the sound from the false Hydra in the background. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, of course, I don't. Yeah,
Tracking space time.
Yeah, going to Uncle's house.
Yep.
What's up, Uncle?
Razal, Uncle, are either of you here?
Yeah, Rizal is actually sort of, Well, you're let in, first of all.
Yeah.
Rizal is actually comes down to greet y'all, says, "Oh, hey, how are y'all doing?"
We're doing alright, but, shit's getting really bad in the, outer city. The Solar Legion are practically crawling all over it, and they're really, shaking people down just to be able to get to the inner city.
It's apparently a new effort that got passed in the council about making sure to protect people from the influence of the crime in the outer city.
No one's being protected when the criminals are out there wearing gilded uniforms.
Yeah, well, Dr. Astor has been, Dad's been working on it a lot, but, you know, it's a situation.
Rizal, do you know if there's any things within the home that might put us at risk of being listened to?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Rizal, do you know if there's any glyphs or anything within the home that might overhear conversations?
Of course not. This is a safe place. We make sure that it's not bugged at least once a week. So,
question: there ain't any bronze spiders in here, right? Because there were some last time.
Not inside the house, but you did see one on top of the house.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm not sure if it's worth bringing up.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to keep the whole the Clockwork Gardener thing under wrap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Lotus will nod and just say, "That's good. That's good." Keep up the good work. We were coming by to let Uncle know that we were going to take the escort mission tomorrow. Is he in?
Yeah, he's in. He's up in his observatory. You can go talk to him if you want.
Yeah. I think Lotus will grab a scrap of paper and will just write down very quickly in Rizal probably speaks Elvish.
Yeah,
probably.
She does.
He'll write down in Elvish, and it'll say, Aurora is not to be trusted under any circumstances. I don't know the full extent yet, but I will know. Give me about a month.
Alright. She doesn't say that out loud, but she nods her head.
Yeah. He will, telepathically message her and, just say, what better way, to get close to people than a dance?
Oh, nice. Now you're letting her know. Ooh.
Yeah, he's at least letting Rizal know, because while he does trust Aster, Aster is the most likely to get got.
Yeah. He's a councilman, he's sickly,
Yeah.
he does, like, you did notice that whenever, like, you guys ate, he did actually have, like, a fucking poison taste tester.
Yeah.
Well, not poison taste tester. He had someone cast detect poison and disease on his food. Because let's be real, if you got that, you don't need a poison taste tester. It's a little barbaric.
Yeah.
So Lotus is trying to keep his family in the loop as much as he can, because I will reiterate, Lotus is not good with people, but he's not stupid, and he knows how people work. He just sucks at talking to them.
Yeah.
He do a fairly good job most of the times.
Yeah. So he'll nod, give her a quick hug, and head up to the observatory.
Yeah. You get up there, and the honor guard lets you in.
Do we all pile in, or is just you?
Lotus would let everyone in unless the guard's stopping them.
No.
Okay.
Uncle, we come bearing some good news and some bad news.
Ah, Lotus, come in. And your friends as well. And you also notice that he's sitting behind his desk and doing paperwork, but you notice he's actually sitting in, like, an office chair, and his wheelchair is like a spider chair is actually like a few feet away from the desk.
Hell yeah!
And he's got a little cane leaning up against the desk.
You're looking well. That's good.
Feeling a little better, that's for sure. So what can I do for you this fine day, nephew?
Well, the good news is, we're going to be taking the escort mission, after all. Got everything sorted out on that front. The bad news, and Rizal has told me that you're already aware of it, but it's getting really bad in the outer city.
I'm aware. In the interests of protecting us in the upper city from the filth of that criminal organization in the outer city, Aurora managed to convince the majority of the council to at least authorize the use of the Solar Legion in the outer city, which I think is a bit of a disgrace, and I fought against it heavily, but unfortunately I was outnumbered. But it's hard to convince people that it's going to be a problem when it's not in your backyard. It's not your part of the city that they're dealing with. It's the poor part, the decrepit part, and dealing with the criminal creatures. You know.
They sound just like mother and father.
They're not all bad, Lotus. They're naive. A lot of them are very naive and very sheltered and think it's the end of the world when there's a relatively small criminal organization that really sprouted up because we don't help out the people in the outer city enough. Say what you will about the Dawn and his protection money, he does at least manage to protect those who pay him more than our city guard does.
I think Lotus will set a hand on the desk, and he's just going to, like, he's not trying to threaten his uncle or anything, he's just sort of bracing himself, and he's just going to say, Uncle, the Dawn is explicitly searching for me.
That's interesting. Do you have any idea why?
No, but he'll lift her over at Hono.
Yeah, he'll kind of tap the side of his head in an indication of, like, yeah, we could speak telepathically. And once you open that up, he will say, I didn't want to say it at the time, but they did explicitly say it was for the Dark Star.
Well, they say they were To be fair, to be completely fair, just so there's no misunderstanding and no telephoning going on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They were looking for the one that the Dark Star is after.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Then I don't have any more information. Then we just know that the Dawn wants you. So sorry.
Yeah.
I misunderstood that.
All good. Lotus will relay that and say, I don't know why the Dark Star is so fixated on me when he already has an enemy. And I don't know why the Dawn wants me, but that has been something I have been dealing with since coming into the city proper.
To be fair to you, Lotus, the Dark Star has absolutely left you alone since you rejected him.
Yeah.
He's not made any... All the people... an enemy is her own agent, like...
Yeah.
And... Well, you don't know about the other stuff.
Yeah, Lotus will say he has left me be for the time being since my rejection in a dream, but it's clear that he's still after something of me, and whatever it is, the Dawn and his ilk don't want it, me falling into their hands. Though, if I may be so bold, it's a fool's errand on all of their part.
God.
Sorry.
You're good.
Lap.
You're good. He says...
You guys see anything? No? No. Okay.
Who knows what the Elder myths can be plotting. Are you sure he's still after you? If he's been leaving you alone, has he sent anything after you at all, or...
No.
Actually...
Oh?
Now I have... now this question that I had is a little bit more relevant. Those shadowy figures that I've seen watching us... Have they, like, when Lotus was around, did they seem to be focusing more on Lotus, or are they focusing on the group as a whole?
They weren't even focusing on the group. They were just looking at the area.
Oh, because they're just looking around. Okay.
Yeah, they're just.
You said we saw them before.
You saw them. They're just doing their own thing. But you have noticed them. They do not. You cannot. They explicitly are not paying attention to you guys more than like, oh hey, maybe.
So they're just more like surveillance at this
more
point.
Surveillance.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I really don't have anything else to add.
I haven't seen any agents yet, and while it's not a lot to go off of, the Gru definitely seem to think that I don't know. There's too many puzzle pieces, and I am not the best at puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Well, just stay safe. There's not much more you can do other than that. At least for the time being.
Another thing. I was able to at least hide my identity and name, but on our last trip out into the city, or maybe it was on the way back, we had a run-in with a Solar Legion mage, the one that attacked me, and I do remember letting you know about that, but there's no way he didn't get a good look at my face and features.
That's regrettable, but not much more we can do about that now. We'll have to at least be ready for something if it does happen.
Indeed. You know, I will say, I'm a bit on edge. This is the last thing I'll say before we sort of probably hunker down for the rest of the day, to rest up for tomorrow, but we saw Oleander on a few occasions in the outer city, and oddly enough, for better or for worse, there wasn't hide nor hair of him today on our trip.
Well, that's good at least. I mean, from what you described, I think he might be in charge of the Solar Legion here at least.
Actually, yeah, Hono will speak up now, finally, because I don't know if I remember telling you this. That he'll just he's gonna sign this. I know that Dr. Astor knows sign at least. And say that I have seen Oleander go into, Aurora's mansion, so they're definitely connected, and obviously we have seen him walking around with Aurora. He is of a high stature somewhere in this organization.
You have, I'm pretty sure, you have
we saw him
you have heard some Solar Legionnaires call him High Marshal.
Yeah. I can't remember where we heard that. It might have been... Was it during the Gru Solar Legion fight that we saw, or were they all just screaming deep speech at each other?
I don't remember.
I can't, but it's fine. Yeah, I think he is a High Marshal. Or at least they mentioned High Marshal, but they probably didn't say his name. Anyway, we know that he's important. I don't think I have much to this.
I don't know. Oleander's sudden disappearance has me on edge. It's not like the woods have gone quiet, but it's like a big cat stalking their prey. And I don't like it. I really don't. He is keeping himself hidden, and that has me on guard.
Unfortunately, I don't have nearly as competent of a spy network as you seem to be as one person, Mr. Hono, but I am not able to keep tabs on it. The closest thing we have to the information network here is the Nothics, and it's random what information you get from them. It seems like...
Hono will... Oh, sorry.
The other day I did get a secret recipe for banana bread, which I will be trying, but that is not important to this conversation.
I don't know if I told you this, but when we first came in, we had a run-in with the Nothic network, and they said something quite curious, that Oleander is half the man he used to be.
That's interesting. I wonder what that means. I mean, to be fair, whenever a Nothic can sometimes speak the truth, but in riddles, there may be more to it, or it could be literal, who knows.
Yeah.
Who
knows?
No one in this party knows, or at least has any idea. No one is just standing there, super glad that no one can really perceive him properly. I guess to distract for a moment, Hono will actually offer to attempt to do some more searching, more spy work for Dr. Astor on this situation, seeing as it does affect all of them. So, the offer is there.
Could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry, could you not hear that?
No, I heard it, I just had audio processing issues.
Oh, you're valid. That shit happens to me all the time. Hono will, he'll basically offer to Dr. Astor to do some spy work for him on this ongoing situation with Aurora and Oleander and all of that nonsense, seeing as it does affect all of them.
Oh, excellent. That would be very helpful, thank you.
He gives a nod.
As for you all, if you are going to be joining us on the expedition, you are all welcome to stay here for the evening, so it's easier for you to leave in the morning. If you all are prepared. Or, of course, it's still early in the day. You can make other preparations if you need to. It's around like 12 right now.
Yeah, we can start. I mean, I wouldn't personally mind going out by myself and doing a little spying. I know he'd do that arguably much better on his own, but I don't want to, like, break from the party. So.
Lotus could turn into a flea and come with you.
I could just walk down the street and be nice to everyone.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You can do by yourself. You can wait until nighttime and then go out on your own. Or, well, sleep time and go out on your own.
Yeah. I think if Hono brings it up, we could have a, full discussion in character.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any place that we kind of want to just go and sit down and figure out what we're doing, I can bring up the option of going out and doing some spying right now. Seeing as we're going to be away from the city. Actually, I suppose we should get some information. How long will it take to get to that city, and how long will it take to get back, especially since we're escorting a caravan?
Yeah.
It's going to be different from walking.
It'll take about 3 weeks total.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez!
Oh, wow.
You figure what, 15 miles a day? Over good terrain?
Yeah, something.
Oh god, we're gonna be gone for a while!
Oh wait,
Oh,
actually, no, it'll be 2 weeks. That's 3 weeks is a little much. 2 weeks is about it. 1 week there, 1 week back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not as bad.
And it may go faster or slower depending on, like, what happens. Like, that's the most amount of time it'll take. It might go, like, it might only be, like, 3 to 5 days there if you guys make a good time or something, but it might be longer getting back if, like, you get bad storms or something like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. So 2 weeks is the max. Cool boy, I'm not sure I'm gonna be happy what we come back to.
I'm sure it'll be fine, probably.
I'm sure it'll maybe be okay.
I guess today might be a good day to do some spying then if we're going to be gone for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that etiquette training is going to have to happen on the road.
It seems so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dance with me in the woods, Hono.
You'll still have some time when you get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, assuming the fall of fucking Beacon hasn't happened.
Oh my god. And going through Moon, it's actually going through Moon Tier, so it's not like we're having to break away.
Yeah, you'll have a road there, so hopefully it'll be okay.
Destination, by the way.
I'm ready to go.
The destination.
Thank you, travel.
The destination is I still need to come up with a name for it, but it's like the first or like the closest major lizard folk Wild Forge city in the Basin of Rebirth that's closest to the Astral Coast border. So it's a pretty significant town. I have not decided on what city naming conventions would be.
Yeah, that's for next session.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, Hono, are you going to go off and do some scouting?
Yeah, but I guess I need to talk to the group and see how they feel about that, and if I'm gonna have a pink fleet join me.
Silly little lizard.
I'm comfortable with that, but while I know you are more than capable of doing this on your own, you've done it a couple times, the way things have shifted, it has left me nervous. And as such, I would like to accompany you. I haven't used any of my wild shapes for the day, and those will last about 2 hours each. So for the most part, I can stay shifted unless otherwise needed for combat or healing. An extra set of eyes, as it were, and barring that, once my wild shapes have been depleted, then I can just, up Pass Without a Trace a few more times.
Actually, I was going to suggest you upping Pass Without a Trace and just being a flea at the same time, because you can concentrate on a spell as your wild shape. Not that I would...
I thought that was only a moon druid thing.
No?
No, you can concentrate. You can concentrate. Any druid can concentrate on a spell while wild shaped.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, but, when you mention wild shape, like, Tono seems to untense a little bit, because he's just like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, wild shape, yeah, that makes sense.
This big, giant man following me around.
Wow.
Oh no.
Huddle kind of seems to okay that plan. Like, he gives a nod. And then just kind of writes, it will be a lot of waiting. It's generally just standing around and hoping you find something.
Lotus will shrug. I mean, you're talking to a druid, friend, who has survived on hunting and gathering for a long time.
He gives a nod. Just like, yeah, you're right. What does the rest of the party want to do? I don't like splitting the party, but...
I mean, you could either drop us off at the library, or...
Ooh. That actually would be a good idea, if you guys stay at the library for a little bit, doing some research.
Hell yeah.
Do we want to do this once sort of sleep time descends upon the city, or do we want to start this now so it'll be less conspicuous for the rest of the gang to leave the library, and we can all reconvene at Uncle's home?
With my prior out like a little excursions and just my general knowledge of doing spy work, at least for this area, what would be best? Would it be best to actually do stuff more during the day or later at night?
I mean, it's always during the night, but I get what you mean.
You knew what
I know.
What they did.
I said I did.
No.
I said it, so...
I disagree.
Ban Lapis.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Homophobia.
Pride Moth? How dare!
Anyway.
Pride Moth?
Is it month?
I heard moth.
Oh my god. I've occasionally been known to slur my words, so I'm not surprised.
Real, and he sucked my dick behind the Denny's.
You both can make me just a flat intelligence check if you want.
Oh no.
Alright. Oh, well. Let's see. I at least have a +3 to that.
I got a 5.
Oh no! Oh no, I got a 5 too!
You think going while everyone is up and awake is probably a great idea.
Okay, but would that make sense for me to do that as a spy? I have the knowledge. Would it be an advantage?
Okay, I'll give you advantage. The Lotus, that's what you think, though. But you're right, you would have advantage on that.
Thank you.
Oh, blessings upon ye. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a 23. What the fuck is with these dice? Puts
Feast
that
or
one aside
fucking
now.
famine. 23. You know that based on his status and like everything that's going on, there's a 50-50 chance that he'll just be away during the day from his house.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be better and more productive to go in the evening when like more people are at home and he has a higher chance of being at his home.
Okay.
If you're wanting to spy on him more directly.
Alright. So it might be worth just kind of going around the city for like the first 2 hours and then getting to his place around the evening for the remaining 2 hours of when you're a flea, and we'll do some looking.
Yeah.
So, but that still leaves a good chunk of time before that happens. We got like
dancing
at least 5
etiquette
hours.
Lessons or library.
Yeah, we could do a whole bunch of stuff. What do you guys want? We could do etiquette, the library. I could teach y'all some more sign language.
Oh, I'd be down for that too.
That would be pretty cool.
Gosh, we're just in the sitting room, and I'm doing a class on sign language.
Yeah.
If that's what everyone's down for, I'm down for doing that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Honey's
What
gonna
are we
sit
doing?
in, but she's gonna sit in with her book. 'Cause she already does that, like,
How's her reading going? How's she doing?
Make me a flat intelligence check, honey.
oh fuck. Which one? I can't. Six.
You're starting to recognize some letters.
Oh.
I've gotten to vowels. How about that?
Yeah, you got A-E-I-O-U.
Alright.
To vowels.
I love that.
You're still trying to figure out sometimes why, but you got A-E-I-O-U down.
Sounds good. That's right.
God, I love Honey so much.
Honey's
Y'all are
great.
gonna be just doing. Y'all are gonna be doing sign language, and then Honey's gonna be there like.
Well, you already know sign language, so you're fine.
Yep.
I feel like every so often Hono's just gonna check up on you and help you too. He's just like, wait, hold on, I gotta teach everybody.
Wait, no, that's not what that meant. What are you reading? That's not right.
He's like, oh, hold on. Oh, I love how he's like the most introverted of the group, but is also like, wait, hold on, I want to teach everyone.
Yeah, so do you roll a teaching roll to teach us sign language, or do we roll a learning roll? Or both?
How does this work? We've
If you
never
teach
really
well
done
enough,
that
do we get
before.
advantage on our learning roll?
Okay, Hono doesn't have to roll anything to teach you.
Huzzah! I believe in you guys. You can do it.
Is that just going to be intelligence then?
Intelligence rolls all around. If you want to learn high society high society stuff, it's performance. But for sign language, it's just flat intelligence.
That's a 21.
Ooh.
Good.
Everyone, write down what they got in general, please.
What are we rolling again?
A flat intelligence to help learn sign language.
Okay. 19! Yippee! Yippee!
Oh, Abby.
Oh, your dice have been so sad today.
Why are they so mean to you?
I got a nat 20 last time and I used up all my dice karma.
You have an occasional feast, and then it's all just famine. Oh, hell yeah, she learned the why.
Nice.
Hell yeah, you did learn the why.
She's got why.
Abby, sign language. Your hands are too clunky, and it feels weird to like remember this. It feels like you're watching Naruto and trying to like copy all the fucking jutsus, but it's not making any sense.
So fucking real.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Nova, you're getting it really good. You're starting to like get a couple words down. I'd say if you like roll that good, like maybe once or twice more, you'll probably master it.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Lapis, you're getting
Yeah.
it down pretty good. I'd say maybe 4, maybe 5 more good rolls until
Hell
you learn
yeah.
it. But yeah, that's going to take about an hour. I'll say it takes maybe 2 hours for this.
Yeah, we'll do 2 hours.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we gonna do lunch?
Yeah, we should do lunch.
yeah, you
We
can
have a late lunch.
have a late little lunch with like tea and little finger sandwiches and
Hell yeah.
Nice. Something we can eat and sign.
yeah. Don't stick your pinky out. Don't forget.
Yeah, you learn the food etiquette.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's yeah. He just combos that into the food etiquette.
So, some things that are important with Astral Elf etiquette if you're doing this, you know that it's impolite to put your utensils on your plate if there's still food on there. In fact, it's like seen as like an insult to like take the food back. It's fucking disgusting. So like if you like take a break from eating, you need to put your utensils to the side of your plate. Do not put them on your plate. That's something. Tea is... You don't have to stick your finger out with tea, but it is considered polite to be very slow in drinking of the tea. Like, not like ridiculously, but you don't like slurp it, you gotta sip it. There's like 2 major things, and that's like some freebies. Anyways, you can make a... After lunch, you can do like a proper etiquette class if you want.
If you guys want.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, roll me performance checks.
I was so close to taking performance as a proficiency.
Since I am proficient in performance, can I give them all advantage?
Yes, I'd say so.
I got a
Thank
0.
you. I have a -1 charisma.
I rolled the exact same thing twice.
Oh!
Ooh, I see Cassandra rolled pretty well.
0. How the fuck?
Yeah, 0!
With advantage?
That one, and then it's -1.
It's advantage! Advantage!
Honey, you
Advantage?
panic. Honey, oh, I was gonna say, honey, you panic and take a bite out of the teacup.
When I say that happens because honestly, that fits. Oh my god.
Oh god, I feel like Hono would immediately try to stop you, like, no, no!
Okay, that's better. It's 16.
16. Okay.
Okay.
Abby,
keep the 0
you're like
for fun. I'm fine with that.
Abby, you're like fucking made for this. Like, you feel like this sort of, despite like being more like middle class, lower middle class sort of like upbringing, you sort of feel like you're getting the hang of this pretty easily. Lotus, you have some experience with it, but like also your family was so harsh that you kind of like ignored a lot of it because like that's just how that works a lot of the times.
Locked out.
Yeah. But you're starting to get the hang of it. Everyone is able to like get at least a grasp of like how etiquette and like polite interaction with higher class astral elf society works. But Abby, you get like big fucking progress down. Take to it like a duck to water.
I feel like Hono needs to have like little tiny star stickers just to put on you guys when you do a really good job. These are from my parent. Here you go. There's one for you. There's one for you. Actually, I do kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gives a star to Cassandra and gives one to Nova. And also, Lois gets one too.
Yay!
And you know what? Honey gets one for learning the why. She's doing so good. Everyone gets one.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to head out in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, just want to give you a heads up.
Yep. You can catch up on the recording when we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes another 2 hours.
I think we're about the time that we can start doing some sneaking around.
Sneaking around. What are the rest of y'all gonna do while...
Library.
Library. Okay. You guys can go to the library.
Probably.
I want to keep learning deep speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check for that, Nova, before you have to go.
Alright. That's, 21.
I'd say, with how you've been rolling, you learn deep speech.
Nice.
Heck yeah!
Nice! The robots know deep speech!
Yeah!
They both got their drivers updated!
5 on intelligence. How much further is she in the book now? Bye.
It's all Greek to you.
Aww.
No, not Greek. Don't bring the Greek into it. We're still in the comment. Alright, she's tackling.
You might have dyslexia.
No!
Go for it.
You're illiterate, but you're illiterate, and then you find out you have dyslexia.
Oh my god. It's like, oh, what's that?
Oh.
She's on the B's and D's now.
I will give information to the group that's going to the library about the Dawn and maybe trying to get some more information on what the Dawn might be. Mm-hmm. And like perhaps we should research aberrations in this area a little bit more. So I don't know if Cassandra wants to look into that.
Go ahead and do that, yeah. And if there's anything on temple maintenance, that might be good too.
Oh, yes.
No idea what I'm doing. By the way, is there one of the note things so I can write a little thank you to the librarian for the gift she sent me?
Sure. You can do that.
Great idea.
Just a very thank you so much. I'm so happy that you sent the gift. Hopefully I'll do right by you. Yep.
Yay, you do that. You write a note and you can deliver that to one of the acolytes or one of the librarians at the library.
Awesome.
So, yeah, is there anything you guys are looking for while you're at the library in particular?
Now she's doing her B's and D's.
So you're looking for
I think it's fun. Sorry.
Temple maintenance or something?
Yep. Temple maintenance, and then I can't remember how to pronounce this. It just left my brain. Aberrations.
Yeah, aberrations. Yeah, you guys get a couple books on, let's see, you get one book that's like, it's basically like, managing a temple, for dummies. Basically, and it's written by, it's literally called Managing a Temple for Dummies, because you found yourself in charge of one. What the fuck do you do now? And it's written by a cleric of Azotl.
We'll see if
no.
good or bad information.
What?
We'll see if this is good or bad information, but I'll say it.
But yeah, and you get a book on the city aberrations, and it's by an astral elf sort of like scholar. I don't have names for these. I don't really have names or like a table with me, so just like bear with me. They're sort of like more anonymously written.
I think that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And
It's the name you read
using
and
the
then immediately
library.
forget.
Yeah, we end up using the library a lot, so it's just easier just to have like
yeah, these are
anonymous type scholars.
A lot of these books are also like, let's be real, they're part of a dragon's hoard. Some of these are going to be like rare books by like one person that never got another printing.
Well, yeah, they could also legitimately
like
they're self-published.
Person journal too, like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so roll me an intelligence check for whichever one you want to do first, Abby.
Let's go for the temple one first. That is a 10.
A 10. Yeah, this is like surprisingly like in depth, and like to the point where you're thinking, wait, is this guy fucking with me? This is like for dummies, but it's written by a cleric of Azotl. He might be fucking with me. And it's like these detailed like fucking passages that are like full of dense fucking information about like day-to-day like budgeting and like getting, so you do manage to like get a little like intel out of it, basically like for mechanics purpose. I'm not gonna like describe this in universe. Out of universe, this
No, you're good.
Yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Like basically you get enough details to be like, okay, if you have acolytes, the temple can run, especially if you have one that's like at least slightly familiar with the practices of the deity, you can at least have them run the day-to-day of the church while you're out. The temple while you're out. And they will they won't be like able to like do like a proper like ceremony like you do, but they'll able to like fulfill like the clause of like perform at least one service a week of some kind sort of deal. And like since she's not like a full cleric, she might like, oh hey, here's a little like a community potluck dinner sort of thing or something like that. Is like it is basically some examples of like what she might do while you're out.
They have enough food to do it,
yeah.
So.
Especially with the community garden now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And the full pantry and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a potluck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which actually probably be a good idea if no one's around to preserve any of this stuff. Though I think there was stuff to preserve things.
Yeah, you did get like full like supplies to like pickle and salt and do that. Potage, I believe it's called. Potage, where you like get a lot of butter and sort of like clarify it and then pour it over stuff to like get a potage. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Yeah, the basically preserving with lard or some sort of fat.
You get a whole bunch of stuff to do that, and you get some breads and crackers. No hardtack, fortunately. No Max Miller hardtack sound effect. Tink, tink. But yeah, that's what you're doing there. What about intelligence for the aberration book?
Oh, 18.
18.
Ooh.
So through this, you get a lot of things of like sometimes of in this sort of area, Starspawn can come up from like a lot of different things. Sometimes they come up from like a direct cult, or like from like rifts or stuff. However, you get the intel that bye Chase.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You get the intel
Bye.
that in this part of the world that sometimes Starspawn in the Astral Coast come from astral elves who, instead of like revering the stars, sort of peer into the darkness between the stars and sort of covet that sort of power for themselves, and sort of become changed by it.
Interesting.
Sort of that like a strange cosmic power. They're not bound to any sort of like weird eldritch entity in themselves, but they're still have the same aspects of like other Starspawn. And you get the sense that if the Dawn is anything, that the Dawn would probably be where is it?
My dad.
Oh, that's why he's looking for you so hard.
Starspawn would be a colony of what is called the Starspawn larva mages, but
yes, the Starspawn larva mages. Of course.
But it's basically like this hive mind of like a bunch of different like thousands of worms that like wear a fucking like. I gotta post the art because the art is really good.
I was gonna say, you did say larva, not lava. I'm like, yeah, okay, make it
larva.
Yep. Right.
Larva.
Horrifying. I love it.
Oh.
More accurate Spider-Man, but worm.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we said before.
Oh yeah, don't like that.
That is serious.
I love that. I love the Dawn.
But imagine string worm. Worm
No.
on a string. Imagine worms on a string.
That's what happens
That's
when.
my next character.
That's what happens when a Neil Bulk becomes a Starspawn larva mage.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
New character.
But yeah, you get the sense that the Dawn may be like one or maybe even multiple of these in a sort of a hive mind.
Of course.
Uh-huh. We're gonna eventually have to have a conversation with the Dawn and figure out.
No, we don't. I don't think we do.
Also, yeah, I realized that they did say the spawning is like a fortnight from now, so that's 2 weeks. I think we'd be getting back just in time.
Oh, perfect. Yay.
Is that what that means? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I've always assumed Fortnite is like, you know, whenever.
A game.
Well, yeah, a game.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, a fortnight
It
is 2
is.
weeks.
Oh shit. I learned something new.
Yeah.
You learned something new.
They said you guys say Fortnite and Honey's just like, I feel like that's a game. That's not a time.
Anyways. But yeah, that's what you learned. That's probably what the Dawn is.
I hate him.
Mm. I love that we saw so many funky boys today. Well, we only saw one, but
we saw
handouts.
the jelly man.
Yeah.
It has
The
very
jelly
bad
man.
anger issues.
I love him.
When things not go away, I get frustrated.
He just needs to go to anger management classes.
Think about you.
He's a perfectly good boy.
They put him in the fucking time machine from Steins Gate before they got it worked out.
Jesus. Anyways.
Yeah, that's a deep cut reference.
That is a deep cut reference. I didn't think you'd be like familiar with Steins Gate. Anyways. So yeah, that's you guys while you're at the library. As for Hono and Lotus,
hi, I'm a flea.
Adventure.
So you're going on a little adventure.
Yeah, I'll immediately pass without a trace, and then I'll turn into a flea, a harmless little flea.
Yep.
And you'll just hide underneath my cloak.
And,
yeah.
Lotus, you will not be making any stealth checks for this because you're basically invisible.
I'm just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
You don't really have stats in this because you're a flea.
If you get hit, you're out of your wild shape, I'd assume.
Yeah, but you do have like a hard. People have disadvantage on hitting you because you're so fucking small.
I'm so small.
I'm tiny.
Anyways, so how are you going about this?
I think we said for the first bit of it, probably would just be kind of walking around town in that general area where we've seen him before, or where he might possibly be, just to try and get some information, see what the Solar Legion are doing, and then we were going to go stake out his house for the other 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of walking around, trying to get a vibe. Definitely sticking to the shadows as per usual. If there are shadows in this area, I know it's a little bit more.
Oh, by the way, once again, I forgot because I almost forgot, but Pass Without a Trace doesn't work in the inner city.
Oh shoot, it doesn't.
I forgot about it until just now. Sorry.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Lotus, if you want, you can go with the others to the library if you want to.
No, I want to stay a flea. I want to keep my bestie company.
Okay, that's fine.
One of my besties.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
But yeah,
well,
you do roll me a stealth check, anyways.
Alrighty then. Okay.
And an investigation.
Oh,
check.
I could go for a burger. A burger sounds so good.
Burger. Hunger.
Honey, you monster.
Honey.
Okay, well,
Hunger for
first one would be 19, and the second one is a 24.
Okay, 24. You're really hard to see.
And they have disadvantage on seeing me, so...
And, what's your investigation?
Oh, investigation. You know what? Let me get one of the blessed ones back for that. That is... Okay, hold on. Let me add my investigation to that. That is a dirty 20.
Sick. So, as you're sort of like going around, you notice something weird. Well, even though in the inner city there wasn't that many Solar Legions, there's a lot less in here now. Like, there's only like one every now and then that you see, like, just sort of doing a watching like something important. There's like none near the library, but like every now and then you'll just see one, but like you don't, like, there was at least like groups of like 2 or 3 before every now and then, but like it's just like 1 or 2, and you see that like the ones that are left behind or like in here are like ones that sort of like seem to be like more like older, or like 1 or 2 of them even have like an artificial armor leg. Like they got the fucking robot armor leg sort of deal.
The make of that, does that seem particularly steel forged in nature?
Yep. But yeah, this seems to be like the people who are patrolling the inner city are less or like older and like have like a more less have like a disability, or like the more like weaker members of the like group.
Yeah. And I'm guessing the amount that we've been seeing in the outer city is matching what we used to see in the inner city, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they've basically just moved to the outer city.
Yep.
Huh.
That's at least what you're sort of gathering from what you can see, you suppose.
Okay. Alrighty then. So nothing too much other than we've noticed that there's a change in the inner city with the number of Solar Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess we move on to staking out the house at this point.
I love to stake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, do you want me to roll again for those? For that?
Yeah, you can roll me another stealth check, and either for this one I'll let you do perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Definitely perception. And I'm guessing we figured a place where Lotus can re-up on the wild shape. I think you could just redo it when you're nearing the end, so you don't have to go in and out of it.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay.
I'll say that's something you could do out of combat.
Hooray.
In combat, you gotta drop it and re-up it. Like, that's just how it be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's a 20... Yeah, that's a 29.
Oh, dang, that's wild. Yeah.
I got a fucking 19 on it. I almost added the pass without a trace buff.
Yeah. So you're staking out the house. You see, like, definitely, you see a couple of robot spiders sort of, like, nearby. You see some actual, like, Solar Legionnaires guarding his house along with his house guard.
Mm-hmm.
You see... you don't see him until, like, maybe about an hour or so in, and he comes by and goes into the house, but he has a couple other astral elves with him, but you don't see Oleander.
Do I know any of the other astral elves that are with him?
Or
do they have any distinctness to them?
They're all wearing councilman badges. He's wearing a high council badge, and they're wearing low council badges. Or like pins.
Mm-hmm.
Like lapel pins sort of deal.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, does Lotus get to do any perception checks, or is he too small as a flea?
You could probably do some perception checks.
I will do a perception check.
You perception check.
21.
Nice.
Alright. You see the same things that, you see what I've described so far for, Hono.
Oh, so you see the spiders now?
Yeah.
I see the spiders.
Yeah. You also, Hono,
Mm-hmm.
you see clearly this time, in like one of the alleyways nearby, one of those strange figures in the darkness, and you can make out that they are indeed a steel forged like you, but like where like you'd see like the inner machinery and like the joints, like you just see like these sort of this sort of like dark mist that sort of like flows inside them. And they do not have eye panels, like their like upper face is like completely blank.
Oh, these are Dark Star affiliated, huh?
Yeah, they do indeed. They're like, they have black metal, they have painted black metal all over, and just like, with a singular white circle on their, like, in the center of their face. But yes, they're just looking. It doesn't seem to like be like looking at you or anything else. They're just sort of watching this place and like looking around the like noble district doing patrols. Sort of.
Lookers.
I'm kind of curious because these are steel forged. They're definitely, but you said that they don't have the gears or anything.
I mean, they do. It's just that like the inner gears are covered by like a dark mist.
So I can't really hear like that gear sound.
They are completely silent. Like, and like they seem to just sort of almost phase in and out of existence slightly.
Man, now I kind of want to have a conversation with one of them, but I don't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah,
I also
don't.
Yeah, I also would not want to do that with Lotus attached to me, and I might regret conversing with them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just be like, okay, they're like fucking everywhere.
They're everywhere.
So, with what we found, we only really saw Aurora come in with how many council members did it seem to be?
2 lower council members.
2 lower, okay.
Oh, we're getting into political intrigue.
Mm-hmm. This is what I do when I'm not here, guys.
I believe you.
I'm a sneaky little guy. Alright, and I'm guessing no one comes in within the time that we're staying there. There's no one else that comes. No Oleander?
Nope, Oleander does not show up at all.
Oleander.
There is a changing of like the guard of like Solar Legionnaires and House Guard, and even you actually see like you actually do see the changing of like the Watch for the Shadow Forged, where
I think I saw that last time too.
Where you see one of them literally step out of a shadow in the wall and sort of pat the other on the back, and they sort of like converse, but they don't have mouths, so you can't read their lips.
Yeah.
Me
shakes my fist a little bit. Curse.
They're like their face is like completely blank. It's just so weird.
Oh my god.
And then the other one that was patrolling goes into the shadow and disappears. But they do seem to have like a camaraderie and like an easy way of talking to each other.
Yeah. But I love how we're seeing the changing of the guard for both the Solar Legion and the competitors, the Shadow Forge. This is very interesting.
Yep.
And it seems like there's only one in this area keeping a watch, right?
Yeah. It seems to be like one in each district, or like one in each area of like the city. It's like, which is surprising because that's like more than you would probably have scouts in like your area too, or like scouts based on like your amount. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like this seems more than what was sent out from where I'm from, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Okay. And also, I don't remember any of them being able to do this. Correct?
Oh no! Like, if someone like trained in like Way of Shadows Monk, they might be able to poof to like one shadow. But like this is a little beyond your kin.
Yeah.
My kin.
Hey, Kairos! Kairos, I have some more information! There's so many weird things going on in this city, and my little guy keeps seeing all of it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright.
See everything.
But yeah.
So it seems like there's really not much that we gained here.
We should head back. We should head back while I still have a wild shape up.
Yeah. So technically, I think you would have short rested multiple times, but it's fine. We'll just do this 2 at this point. Yeah. We should go back and get some rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking bedtime.
Yep.
Oh, bedtime.
Bedtime.
So eepy.
So the Eeper.
The
Eeper. Anyways, yeah. So you all meet up back at the mansion.
Yeah. Lotus will relay the information they got.
Which is basically just the Oh, do you tell about the spiders?
Do I tell about the spiders? I don't think Lotus tells about the spiders because he has no fucking clue what those are.
Mm-hmm.
He will tell what little information we did get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That,
at least, like...
Solar Legion in the inner city is down, and Oleander is nowhere to be found.
At least around Aurora's place.
Yep.
In the inner city. So he's most likely, the best guess at this point is he's most likely in the outer city, or he might have gone someplace else.
Or he's planning something.
Eh?
I
mean, I don't think I've noticed him creeping around near the temple at all, but who knows?
Yeah.
He's pretty bright, though. I think it's pretty easy to see him.
Yeah. He doesn't really seem to notice that you guys are here or not, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Pretty bright, but pretty dim.
Yeah.
Your sister's the opposite. She's the sneaky one.
Yeah.
Who has eyes on us, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got blind sight on you all the time.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Do you all go to eat for the evening?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to eat.
Yes. And I'm guessing we're probably going to stop here, so everyone's here for the next time we leave.
Oh, we can, but we could do something with you if you want, Hono.
Oh.
Because as you go to bed, you get a little tip tap on your windowsill.
Oh my God!
Oh no, they're back! Yeah.
He always decides to talk to me here. Oh hi! I guess I will go open up the window. Hello again.
And the spider sort of bounces up and down and sort of... It seems to not be like fully like sapient, but does have like sort of like almost like a animal intellect to it.
Oh, I love him. Pick up spider, baby. Baby who is owned or controlled by somebody who wants to wipe out all the Eidolon.
Alright. I think I need to lie down for a while because I'm a bit nauseous, but I will see you later week.
Okay. But yeah.
I need to head out too, but I'll listen to the VOD.
Okay.
For the spider update.
That's fine.
Alright, but Honey's gonna go to bed anyway, so...
Yeah, I'm sleeping. Unless Cassandra wants to walk in on this. Oh my God!
I might pop out too, just so that... Yeah. I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Yeah. Next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
So it's just us two? Do you still want to do the spider thing?
We can if you want. I'm not sure how much. You know what? We'll do it at the beginning of the next session. We'll end here.
Okay, yeah.
And
that sounds good.
It'll just be a quick thing. A little like Actually, I don't know how much long it'll take, so we can start, and then if I gotta go, we can, drop off and continue it next time.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sounds good.
Give me just a second.
Oh. Voice changer?
Not this one. What was it?
Pressing. Oh, yes, it was this one.
Alright. So, you get, greet the little spider, and it pops out a little port plug.
Oh no, you keep going in and out for me.
Hello, is this better?
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah. So, let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
You get a little port plug. You
Mm-hmm.
jack in.
Yep. Let's do it.
Alright.
I'm making bad decisions. It's fine.
So, you hop on Discord on, you hop on the metaverse, and...
No, not the metaverse.
No. You appear in the, sort of area, the front observation deck, or the cockpit of the garden. And you see the gardener sort of staring out at the faraway, sort of distant Malira, and sort of seeing various. You see also on one wall a bunch of observation ports that have various video feeds of the spiders.
Oh, they definitely. Oh, okay.
And he says, and he sort of turns to you and says,
Greetings, seeker of knowledge. Are you doing well this day?
He gets a nod. They. Was it he? It was he. They.
Yeah.
The gardener gets a nod and just gonna sign greeting the Clockwork Gardener. How are you doing?
Quite well. I was noticing that you seem to be a little more observant in your pursuit of the Solar Legion. Yes?
Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Did you say I understand you've become a little bit more observant in your pursuit of the Solar Legion?
Yes.
Okay. Seeker's gonna cock their head, cock their head back and forth a little bit before saying, I am observant of much that goes on in the city. It is easy to observe the Solar Legion. They are very visible.
Indeed, very visible and very loud about it.
It's a nod. They have, he will say, they have increased in numbers where I'm currently staying, so I run into them often.
You do seem very skilled at avoiding them, though. Yes?
He kind of... He does give, a little sheepish nod to that.
The gardener sort of gives a little chuckle at it and just looks back out at the world and then says,
I just wanted to check in on you. And, see if you were more interested in learning more.
There's a little bit of a pause before Seeker finally responds, but they will sign yes.
That is wonderful to hear. I am glad to have someone else to teach after all this time.
Oh no!
And he's gonna guide you over to his library, and this sort of gesture at all the different selections and say, any of the like areas, and sort of say,
So, seeker of knowledge, what is it that you seek?
I'm gonna have to think about this for a moment. I think this isn't an answer yet, but Seeker will at least give him a response. And they will sign. I tend to seek much, actually. Many different things. I just like collecting knowledge. And then after a moment, we'll ask, do you have any more... what would they have technically called these crystals?
oh, just memory crystals.
Okay. Do you... okay. Actually ask, do you have any more memory crystals about how the city functioned before it fell? Or the cities functioned before they fell?
Of course. Hold on a moment.
And he's gonna gather a couple of crystals from a various thing. He brings about 4 over and says,
These are insights into this one.
and he holds up the first one.
Wait, so you said... Sorry, you cut out a little bit. It was something into...
Yeah, I broke to, like, turn off the speaker.
Okay.
He holds up one, and he says,
This one is more about the... I guess you would call it politics still, but the more municipal running of the cities.
and then he holds up a second one.
This one is more about the engineering behind how it stayed afloat.
Holds up the third one.
This is more about how day-to-day life went on the city's various functions or people doing tasks, etc., etc.
And then the final one he holds up and says,
And this one is more on sorry,
sorry, I had a brain fart there.
Oh no, you're totally fine. No worries.
This one is more about like the actual engineering of the city that's not related to the flying part. Because, every city requires civic engineering, etc., etc.
So yeah, which one interests you the most?
Oh man. I'm actually, I think the day-to-day one might be the better one. He's still doing it safe, or they're doing it safe.
That's fair.
But also,
okay. You go first.
Oh, I was also just gonna say, like, from the last thing that they had seen right before the felling, it was kind of nice to see the cities as they were and not as they are now. So kind of wanting to see that again and experience it a little bit more. And then probably would look into more information if we have more meetings past this. But I'm me over the table. I'm going to very slowly inch towards forbidden knowledge. Even though I got the permission for forbidden knowledge. But yeah. So the day to day. You were gonna say something. Oh no. I don't hear you. Did
I'm
you
sorry, hold on, I'm typing something.
Oh, you're totally fine. No worries.
I have a text I'm responding to.
Yeah, here you go.
Anyways. So... No, I'm gonna turn this off real quick. So you get this slotted in, and you get basically... It's less of, like, more of a memory of, like, an actual person. It seems to be sort of, like, almost like a... kind of like a documentary, almost. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's kind of like this could be like a little movie type situation.
Yeah, it's like a highly stylized, steel forged, like, showing, hey, do you want to learn about the day-to-day life in this city of so and so? It has the name. I don't have all the names of, like, the floating cities, but, like,
yeah, don't worry about it. I'm assuming it's not my city, it's a different one.
No, it's a different one. Your city was like the capital city, but then you basically sort of get a day-to-day life of, like, oh hey, so basically a lot of people have, there's a lot of, like, focus on, like, engineering and keeping things running, like people fitting pipes and, like, keeping the sewers running good. You definitely want that taken care of. Of course, one of the solutions is just dumping it underneath. So,
ooh, that was totally a good idea.
But you don't want it flooding the system. Dump all waste products under your building. It will never turn out bad for you.
Yeah, you're not pissing everyone else off that lives below you. Not at all. You're not just destroying the ecosystems.
You're not literally creating a fucking Miyazaki poison swamp down there.
Oh no.
Anyway, so yeah, you get, like, them fixing pipes. Like, you see that, like, there's actually, like, several little farms on, like, the very, like, sort of, like, inner part of the city instead of, like, the outer part. The innermost parts are, like, farms, and, like, they got, like, because, like, they get the most direct sunlight. And they get, like, these gorgeous, lushly grown, like, fruits and vegetables and wheat, and, like, you see them, like, cut, like, harvest, like, have, like, a sort of construction, or, like, not construction, like, harvesting machine that just, like, goes through, picks everything quickly, mows down the, like, stalks, and then, like, they put down more seeds, and in almost, like, it feels like only a few hours, it's already ready to be harvested again.
Oh, so it's like all being, like, magically grown.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, are they not, like, changing out the soil, letting it rest? Because that soil's going to get depleted. Like, oh no, it's magic doing all this. Okay.
Yep. And they have, like, they show, like, they show the food being brought to, like, one of the major cafeterias, and so they have, like, two places. They have, like, a cafeteria where anyone can go, and they have, like, a little stand where anyone can get groceries that they need or want. And, like, the cafeteria is free to everybody, and people there's even, like, a few, like, little home bistros or whatever you might want to call them, where like people just make food for other people as like that's what they like to do, and it's a useful service, so they just do it. Like you can just walk into one of these places and get a fresh home cooked meal, sort of thing. And
God. It's like an entire soup kitchen.
Yeah.
That just pollutes the ground below it. It's fine.
Yeah. You see these like gorgeous, beautiful like bathhouses where like like public baths that you can like get like nice and clean, and even have like prestidigitation, like deep cleaning facilities. Like it's like state of the art. Like everything feels like it's basically a utopia at the cost of everyone living beneath them.
Yeah, it's like it looks so nice and shining. I feel like this documentary is also kind of has a little bit of the Fallout feel to it, where they're like, everything's totally fine, guys, and you're like, wait, hold on, let me think about this a little bit more. That's still a little fuck what we're doing.
Just dump it below us. Nobody lives there anyways.
There's no harm whatsoever. This toxic material has been known to not do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you didn't research what you're doing. Oh God.
But yeah,
I love these cities, but also me going, oh man, that the history here is complicated.
It is. That's what I'm going for.
I love it. It's so good.
It is. Also, I want to clarify that you might have noticed this. I feel like this is up to Hono. But, because I didn't actually know this when I did this, but this is up to Hono whether he knew this or not. But the Eidolons did try to save a couple of the cities, and that's why there's, like, these places called Ether Islands in some places where, like, ice or, like, roots or something went up to try and, like, catch cities, other than what I mentioned with Yulia. But, like, Eidolons did try to save several cities, and, like, there's Ether Islands and places that now just have like a floating city that are held up by something, like be it like a mountain.
Is there anyone living on the cities? Did any of them survive?
Some people survived.
Oh, okay.
But some people still didn't. Like it's still like a rough landing.
Yeah, it still killed a good number of people.
But like,
is that where more Steelforge could have come from? Because I know I remember when we talked about it before. My city where I'm from is the only one that
possibly,
we know.
But they would be in like deep hibernation in like a secure chamber that'd be hard to access.
Okay, so if anyone did survive, they might not have been able to wake any of them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like people moved onto them and like just recolonized them basically because like there was already like a city there that they just had to clean up. Also, so basically, this is all that kind of stuff is like what you learn. Oh my God.
You did?
But yeah, I'm gonna have to like speed through this, but like this is basically it. You get another little learning session.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We got the information. But yeah, okay.
And you have a nice little conversation with the gardener, and you're back in your room.
Mm-hmm.
And
I totally am not tempting fate by talking to this man.
You're a big boy. You can make your own decisions.
I am a big boy!
And that is also where we'll end it because I've got to go. And next time we'll be free to start the expedition. I'm very excited for you all to get on this.